Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call Ghost.
Tuesday. What's going on, folks? And thank you for tuning in with me to another edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. This is episode number 370. Number 370 for all the folks that are keeping track of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please spread it around like wildfire and let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house, and we are live every Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the official website of the True Capitalist Radio Show. It is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And of course, folks, if you have not done so, please follow me on Twitter. The Twitter name to follow is PoliticsGhost. All one word, no underscores. PoliticsGhost is the name to follow. Now, it is a Taco Tuesday edition, folks, and we're just going to go ahead and get right into the markets because, boy, it is another bloody Tuesday on the markets, for Christ's sake. Nothing but red everywhere, and, of course, this has a lot to do with the run on the dollar, folks. All right, we have a run on the dollar. I mean, you've got these investors in Europe and other parts of the world wanting to cash out their assets in U.S. American currency. And because of that, the scarcity of American currency becomes that much more of a reality because everybody in the world wants to be paid in U.S. dollars. And as a result, that is the definition of a run on the dollar. And because more people want to be paid in U.S. dollars and there's a scarcity in U.S. dollars, the value of the U.S. dollar goes up. And by default, when the value of the U.S. dollar goes up, prices go down. Equities, commodities, real estate, you name it. Because if the value of the dollar goes up, then everything by default will go down. So that's what we're seeing reflected here. And moreover, Alcoa kicked off the third quarter earnings season with horrible numbers, to say the least. All right? And for you folks that are unaware, Alcoa is typically the first publicly traded company on the Dow Jones Industrials to announce earnings each and every quarter, and it usually kicks off whether or not you're going to have a decent day that day. So another thing that was weighing down the Dow was Alcoa, having dismal numbers to say the least. And it just weighed down the equities market considerably. All right, so let's go ahead and get to the stock reports here. Let's get to the stock market. Once again, we saw a dramatic decrease. And look, wasn't I just talking about this yesterday? Wasn't I just saying, what in the hell were the investors doing yesterday? We saw everything in the green yesterday, didn't we? Everything in the green. And I'm like, what? This just goes to show you the investment community in this country doesn't know their ass from their elbow any longer. So at this point in time, folks, it's even more reflected today when you see everything in the red, for heaven's sake. All right? I mean, it's helter-skelter on a weekly scale at this point in time, all right? So let's go ahead and get to the Dow. We saw some increases yesterday all across the board in the equities market. Today, any profits that were potentially made yesterday, hopefully you cashed them out because they're gone today, all right? Seriously, I mean, they are gone. That's why I'm telling everybody, this is not a equities market to be investing in the long term. All right, seriously, it is not something to be investing in the long term. That's why I'm advising people to be able to have the possibilities to be able to trade beyond the typical trading regulations when you go to your average everyday broker. You know, the traditional, you can't do more than 3 trades in a 5 business day period unless you have a $25,000 brokerage account. Well, folks, I strongly advise everybody to start participating in getting this liquidity. And we've talked about it time and time again, how to gain liquidity in this highly volatile market. It was very volatile today. And I strongly advise people to check out, if you're in America, the letter U, stock trade, with, trade like TRADE, the letter U, stocktrade.com. It is an alternative trading system that allows any investor at I don't even think they got a minimum deposit. I think it's like $100. And you can start trading on the stock market. $1 a month, $1 per trade. Unbelievable. And I strongly advise everybody to do this. They're not paying me to do this. The only reason I'm promoting their service is because we need more capitalists. We need more workers in America to be able to participate in this particular aspect of Wall Street and be able to put some liquid in their pocket. I mean, there is so much volatility. You just got to be able to grab that liquid. You understand? You just got to be able to grab that liquidity out of nowhere, for Christ's sake, and put it in your pocket and continue to get more. Anyway, folks, that's what I'm advising people to do, is to be very short-term in this equities market. Try to trade in and out really fast. Try to get in the peaks and valleys throughout the volatile day. And then you should be able to, be able to put some liquid in your pocket, folks. I'm serious, all right? Even if you're holding a stock for 15 minutes, even if you're holding a stock for 5 minutes, even if you're holding a stock for an hour, whatever the case might be, you need to gain some liquid, put it in your pocket, all right? These Wall Street bastards are able to do it. You should too. You're a capitalist. I mean, just imagine, okay? Just imagine the amount of influence right now Wall Street has over America, all right? Just imagine if America was able to participate in the trading process that they participate in every day, where they're able to just trade massive amounts of stocks, hold them for 15, 20 minutes, an hour, depending on the flow of the chart, depending on the peaks and valleys of the volatility, get in, get out, and make $100 here, $50 there, maybe $200 there. I mean, in and out of stocks, you should be able to do it too, folks. You should be able to do it too. And the only reason that Wall Street has so much influence is because they have all the money involved in the whole game. I mean, we as American capitalists, as workers, many of us do not have skin in this game. And that's why I'm trying to encourage everybody to partake in it so you can have skin in this game. Just imagine if 100 million American people, 100 million Americans, decided that they were going to put $500 into an account so they could start trading and gaining liquidity, for Christ's sake. Do you understand how much liquidity and how much skin in the game that we would be giving to the market and at the same time taking from the market? Us as capitalists, 100 million, and you put in $500, all right, each and every, just a minimum of $500, 100 million people, that's $50 billion. And that's major skin in the game, folks. That's when Main Street takes over Wall Street. Do you understand that? I mean, they may have the guns, we've got the numbers, and that's why I am encouraging everybody to partake in the stock market just for short-term investment, all right? I've always said, even when I came back on this broadcast, you need to be sitting on liquid. You need to be sitting on some liquid, because I'm telling you, when the crash happens, it's not if, it's when. that's when you want to start going in to some of these stocks for the long term. All right? I'm serious. That's when you want to start doing it, baby. All right? That's what you want to start doing. That's when you want to start going out and you want to start just going in and out of the market, for Christ's sake. And that's all there is to it. I mean, folks, look back in the archive when I first started this show, True Capitalist Radio, all right, when I converted from True Conservative Radio to True Capitalist Radio. The Dow Jones Industrials was 8,000 or 9,000 points. It was 7,000 or 8,000 points at the time. And I was telling everybody to go in. It is time to buy. Long-term investment reigns supreme. And if you would have invested anything in any of those goddamn stocks in the Dow Jones Industrials and kept them up until now, you'd be worth a decent amount of net worth, to say the least. All right? So anyway, I am not advising anybody to get in right now. Now, if you're insistent, if you're a youngin', if you're like 18 years old, 19 years old, and you just want to gain net worth and you want to value invest, and I hate to keep reiterating value investing, folks, but you've got to keep repeating things to people so it can sink in their head. Value investing is when all you have is about $100 or $200 a month, all right? And then you go in, and you're going to put that $100 or $200 a month that you work for, and it would traditionally go into a savings, but you don't want to go into a savings now. I'll tell you that right now. I mean, the interest rate doesn't even cover the cost of inflation. So you're losing money in a freaking savings account. So let's say you want to go and you want to value invest, and you want to value invest in a good Dow Jones Industrial company so that you can have net worth for the long term. I've always advised young people to be able to go and get these stocks, even if you run the risk of potentially paying high for some and low for others. Remember, you're only going to make one trade a month if you're going to save $100, $200 a month and put it in a stock. So that's what value investing is. 1 month you may purchase that same stock. It may be higher than the last month. It may be lower than the last month. Either way, what you're trying to do is accumulate large quantities of a given blue chip so that you can gain some net worth. Now, aside from the stock price, you need to look at dividends, all right? That means that the company that you're investing in, it will pay you a dividend, meaning it will pay you money for every share that you own of that company. I remember one time, folks, and look, I owned some Dillard stock at the time, and they actually gave out right before Christmas time a surprising dividend of $5 a share, baby. $5 a share dividend out of nowhere. I mean, and let me tell you, investors were happy. People were like, "Oh my God!" These are the kinds of things you want. You want $5, $3 a share, $2 a share. Some of these dividends are paid out quarterly. Some of them are paid out annually. You just got to figure out what stock is going to pay out the dividends, and you better hope that the investors and the management of that corporation is going to continue paying out those dividends, because those dividends can be either shortened or taken away at any time, all right? So anyway, now that we gotten that out of the way, folks, and of course, for you folks across the pond, eToro, that's E-T-O-R-O, is an alternative. And I know that there's people in Norway and Finland, in other parts of the world that are actually trying to, get me to research on whether or not there's some kind of a trading platform in their neck of the woods. I will get on that as soon as possible. I mean, I got a lot of crap to do. To say the least, all right? But I will get on it. I want to try to make as many capitalists as we possibly can out here throughout the world. Anyway, let's get to the market, shall we? We got the Dow Jones Industrials down. It was down 200.38 points, a percentage decrease of 1.09% on the day, closing out the Dow Jones Industrials at 18,128.66 points for the Dow Jones Industrial. And as I stated, folks, I think that's an inflated Dow Jones Industrial price based upon the fact that we have been printing out money out of the wazoo, and that money's got to be stored somewhere, and that's why you're seeing high prices in stock markets. That's why you're seeing high prices in real estate once again. That's why you're seeing high prices on cars and things of that nature. I mean, there's just too much money floating around. And even though there's a lot of money floating around out here with all these quantitative easings that the Federal Reserve put upon the American economy, you've actually got European investors wanting to be paid in U.S. currency. So this is what's creating a scarcity of U.S. dollars even amidst overprinting inflation. So it's rather bizarre phenomena that we are witnessing right before our eyes.
When you don't go to Geico.com, car insurance can be confusing. Like Swedish techno confusing.
Bark, bark, meow, meow. Dance with me, purple cow. Bark, bark, meow, meow. Ooh, you lovely cow.
Geico makes it easy. With 24/7 access, all you have to do is go to Geico.com and you could save money on car insurance. It just makes sense. Unlike,
Dance with me, purple cow. I like your moves.
But let's get to the S&P 500, shall we? S&P was also down today, 26.93 points decrease on the day, a percentage decrease of 1.24% decrease on the day, closing out the S&P 500 at 2,136.73 points for the S&P 500. And once again, it doesn't look like the S&P 500 is going to have a bull run. Remember, traditionally, when there's a bull run in the S&P 500, and look, these are people that just try to find these correlations in relation to the presidential cycle. But if there's a bull run in the S&P 500, traditionally a Democrat wins or some kind of crap like that. So whatever. But still, it doesn't look like there's going to be some bull run, man. And on top of which, folks, tomorrow the Federal Reserve releases their minutes from their latest meeting of the Federal Reserve governors, for Christ's sake. And let me tell you something right now. I think that we are going to witness possibly some murmurings of some interest rate hikes. Now, if I'm wrong, and if they talk about in these minutes that they are worried about low unemployment, that we are not currently up to full employment, and that potentially it would behoove the Federal Reserve to go and just leave interest rates as it is for the time being. If we read anything like that in the Federal Reserve minutes, or if the investors interpret that, hey, I don't think these guys are ready to jump the gun on the interest rates hikes yet, guys. Let's go, charge! And they're going to go right at the goddamn stock market, all right? So be expecting those Federal Reserve minutes tomorrow. And if there's any inkling of a Federal Reserve rate hike, man, be expecting another bloody day on the market, to say the least, all in the red. Everything will be in the red tomorrow if there's any inkling of an interest rate hike. Now, if the contrary happens, and it seems as if the Federal Reserve Board is not necessarily on board full throttle, all right? On board full throttle, for Christ's sake, and that a Federal Reserve interest rate hike seems a little shady, then be expecting some plus-side positivity happen in the markets. Anyway, folks, let's get to the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ, of course, comprises of the majority of the tech stocks that are completely overinflated because of venture capitalist money. But let's continue going, shall we? NASDAQ is down 81.88 points, a percentage decrease of 1.54% decrease on the day, closing out the NASDAQ at 5,246.79 points for the NASDAQ composite, folks, all right? Now, as I stated, I don't even know why we saw positivity yesterday, all right? But, hey, this is what I'm saying. These investors don't know what the hell's going to happen. You can tell these people are scared, because I'm telling you, if the Federal Reserve raises interest rates, which I believe is the right thing to do, even though we're going to see some pain, some economic pain in certain areas of America because of that, all right? I mean, but we need to recall some of this outstanding currency that has inflated prices for thus at least 10 years. And that's why I am a believer that we need to raise interest rates. But at this point in time, you take a look at the employment, you take a look at the lack of production. And when I mean lack of production, we don't produce anything. so that we could sell on the world market so that we could potentially pay down the debt. We don't do anything. So I am anxious to hear what the hell, you know what I'm saying? What the hell they're going to do. All right? Anyway, let's go ahead and get to the commodities, shall we? Now, we saw nothing but red in the commodities as well. I'm telling you, these people don't know where to put their money. I mean, it looks like everybody just kind of cashed out, took profits today, and is holding their cash. That's what it seems like. Everybody's just kind of holding their cash, and I don't blame them. That's what I'm doing. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm playing the markets. I'm doing a day trading-like activity here, but I'm not sitting here putting any goddamn long-term investments in these equities markets, man. And if I am putting anything, I'm putting them in ETFs in relation to commodities, and I'm not even long-term on those. I'm based upon the season or the contract in which the current commodity is being traded. So that's how I make those plays. And, of course, if you want to make other plays on commodities, because, trading commodities is very expensive. You got to be a big-time player, you know what I'm saying, really big-time player. Talking about at least, Jesus Christ, to trade commodities, you have to at least have $200,000, I would think, just to be effective and to be generously profitable. But if you want to make plays based upon the commodity prices, as I stated, ETFs is a perfect way to go. Exchange-traded funds is what they are, which they are traded like a stock, meaning that there is a fund manager that's actually on the floor of the exchange trading contracts, and the price of the ETF is reflected based upon the prices of the actual contract. So in an ETF, if you see, if you got an ETF in the energy sector that reflects the price of energy, well, it will go up if the price of energy goes up. Now, you've got to read the prospectus of every ETF, because there are some ETFs that actually short contracts, or they short stocks in certain sectors, and so on and so forth. There are actual ETFs in which you get money if a certain sector or certain commodity sector or certain stock index goes down. I mean, there are actual ETFs that if the damn stock goes down or if the commodities go down, the ETF goes up. So you got to read what you're investing in, folks, because not all ETFs are made the same, but that's a way to make a play on commodities. Another way, of course, is whoever produces these commodities. Producer plays is another way to capitalize on the increase in commodity prices. There's a lot of things to do. Plays, there's a lot of things to do here. So I'm just trying to tell you, how you can, potentially utilize any of the increases in commodities to your advantage in an equities play. So let's get to energy, shall we? Because we saw a retraction today in energy, which is surprising, because now, according to the IAEA, which is the International Atomic the Energy and Atomic Agency, or some kind of crap like that, some freaking international bureaucratic institutionalist garbage that's supposed to be, checking to see who has nuclear weapons and who doesn't, which is obviously not doing its job because everybody seems to have them. But they're claiming that OPEC, regardless of what deal they made, according to them, they're actually increasing their production output, even though they negotiated that they're going to decrease it. So that little comment by the IAEA is what spooked the goddamn energy market. Like, hey, wait a minute, I thought that OPEC was supposed to cut production, and yet you got the IAEA claiming that they're not doing it. They're actually upping the output. So this is why you saw a decrease in energy today, folks. People were spooked by that particular comment by the IAEA, and that's why you're seeing decreases today in energy. Let's get to WTI sweet crude, which is the crude oil consumed by America. It is down today 49 cents, a percentage decrease of 0.95%, almost a percentage decrease on the day for WTI. It closes at $50.86 per barrel of WTI sweet crude. Now we got Brent crude down also, folks. It was down 56 cents, a percentage decrease of 1.05% decrease on the day, closing out Brent crude at $52.58 per barrel of Brent crude oil. And let me tell you, everything was right across the board in the energy. Gasoline down 0.57%. Natural gas, remember we saw some major increases yesterday in natural gas. Well, they sold out those profits. Natural gas is down 1.53% decrease today. And heating oil, people are finally starting to take some goddamn profits in heating oil. Heating oil is down 1.20% decrease on the day. Oh, my God. Let's get to the metals, shall we? The metals! Let's get to the goddamn metals! We've got gold down today, $6, a percentage decrease of 0.48% on the day, closing out gold at $1,254.40 per troy ounce of gold. We've got silver down today. I mean, Jesus Christ, I'm telling you, these investors don't know their asses from their elbow. But, I mean, maybe they really are spooked at the fact that we're going to rise interest rates here. The Federal Reserve is going to raise interest rates, and they don't want to be holding the bag when the market reacts to such data. And I don't blame them either. I don't blame them. That's why I'm sitting on liquid, baby. Anyway, we got silver down 18 cents, a percentage decrease of 1.04% decrease on the day, closing out silver at $17.48 per troy ounce of silver. I mean, good God, man. All right, let's go. Let's continue going, all right? We got copper down 0.46%. All right, and platinum took it on the teeth today. Platinum is also down 1.77% decrease on the day for platinum. Good God. Anyway, folks, let's go ahead and get to some agriculture, shall we? Now, believe it or not, we actually saw some continuous increases in the agricultural sectors that yours truly prognosticated, for Christ's sake. I told you, baby. Now, first of all, let's go with corn, because I read in the crop report that, more bushels went missing than expected, so we're continuously seeing increases in corn. It was also up today, 0.66% increase for corn. Wheat. Finally, we saw, almost 2%, 2-point-something% increase yesterday in wheat. It is continuously going up today, almost 1%. It is up 0.87%. What did I tell you about oats, baby? Oats keeps going up and up and up. I'm telling you, I hope you don't like oatmeal, because I'm telling you it's going to cost you a little bit more. Yeah, if it isn't already costing you, all right? Oats is up another 1.02% increase on the day. Jesus Christ, I'm telling you. And look, the reason that I'm so hype about this is because the way you make a play, if you were doing an ETF in wheat or oats or rice, it would be a general grain ETF. And just seeing all these green numbers, it just goes to show you that the ETFs, as it relates to grains, they're doing pretty well, to say the least. All right? Rough rice, which I also said was going to be a little scarce, this particular contract, it is up 1.56% increase on the day. So once again, the prognosticator of prognosticators, and the only reason that these are up now is because people are starting to realize that, hey, maybe I should play my money a little bit more smarter instead of playing this ridiculous roulette wheel garbage that currently the market investment system is. Jesus Christ. Anyway, soybean is down 0.03% on the day. Soybean oil, man, major profits being taken out of there. Soybean oil is down 1.39% decrease on the day. And canola is up 0.89% increase for canola. Now let's get to the soft, shall we? We've got cocoa, the basis for chocolate. We saw a major decrease yesterday. Modest increase today, up 0.30% on the day. Coffee, we saw a major increase yesterday. Obviously, there was going to be profit taken today. All right. Coffee is down 1.34% decrease on the day for coffee. Coffee. We got sugar. Sugar saw some pullbacks yesterday, profit taken yesterday. It is up today modestly, up 0.69%. OJ, we saw a major increase in OJ, and we're seeing some sell-offs today. Now, I did tweet a report talking about the shortage of the orange crop. Now, this doesn't necessarily pertain to this contract. Now, the orange juice futures right now, the orange juice commodities futures that are being traded right now are for the November 2016 contract. All right? So what the report that I tweeted earlier this morning in response to a major shortage in the orange juice production has to do with the next contract after the November 2016 contract. So what we're seeing right now in the prices reflected in the orange juice prices is the contract for November 2016, which I'm assuming doesn't have as much of shrinkage as the next contract will have, just based upon the natural disasters that have been afflicted the majority of these orange-producing states. So I think there's a play there, folks. I think once the November 2016 contract for this orange juice futures finally is up and the delivery date is already passed and the new contract is put up on the CME, I think that's when you make a play for OJ. I would look for OJ producers. I would look for OJ ETFs, because I'm sure you could find them. I mean, people that trade, orange juice, softs, or a combination of softs, so on and so forth. There is plays to be made so that you can capitalize on this shrinkage in orange juice, because it's the shortage. I mean, it is the shortest supply of orange juice in like 30 years, I think I read. So once again, very interesting play to happen right there, just FYI. We've got cotton down also 0.33%. We've got lumber continuing to sell off. Remember, we've seen dramatic increases for the past couple of weeks for whatever reason. And, of course, I've speculated it was the damage that potentially was caused over there on these places that were afflicted by the hurricane. And I thought that was probably the prime directive on why this damn lumber commodity was going up so high. But they're taking profits today, folks. All right, it is down 2.92% decrease on today. I mean, that is a major decrease. It was also decreasing yesterday, I think, a percent and change. So lumber's taking it on the teeth, to say the least. Rubber is down 1.43% decrease on the day. Ethanol continues its streak. It is also up modestly, 0.84%. Now let's get to livestock, shall we? Now, I mean, crazy day in the livestock sectors. If you can take a look at these charts, I mean, these charts tell the tale of livestock. Live cattle, it was up and down all day today. Unbelievable what's happening in live cattle. It closed down on the negative side. It is down today 0.95% decrease for live cattle. And as I've stated about cattle feeder, I don't understand why cattle feeder is seeing any kind of red at this point in time when we're seeing components that comprise cattle feeder, which are commodities that comprise the grains sector, and we're seeing increases in the majority of the grains out there. Why aren't we seeing it reflected in cattle feeder, for Christ's sake? Anyway, folks, cattle feeder is down 0.37%. And finally, lean hog. People are starting to realize that it's National Pork Month. All right, and moreover, we're headed into the holidays. It's the holidays. We're headed into the holidays where everybody has a ham bone every goddamn holiday season, for Christ's sake. So supply and demand. Lo and behold, lean hogs is up 0.94% increase on the day for lean hog futures, folks. And that, my friends, is the markets for your ass. Woo! Anyway, folks, I want to thank you very much for tuning in with me, folks. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and get a drink of some scotch here. I got me some really primo stuff here, man. I'm Macallan, baby. Macallan, aged 15 years. Cheers to those that are out there capitalizing and doing whatever it takes to accumulate capital to carve out your own destiny, baby. That's what capitalism is all about. All right, cheers to you. Cheers to the capitalist army. Cheers to the Trump train especially. And cheers to the man that literally has the world against his back. And I'm talking about Donald Trump. Cheers, folks. Cheers. Oh, man. I'm telling you, man. Primo stuff, baby. Primo stuff. Primo stuff. Anyway, folks, thank you very much for tuning in with me. Let's go ahead and continue going forward with the broadcast, all right? I want to talk a little bit about Donald Trump since we're talking about him. Donald Trump, folks, has finally said the shackles have come off, and by God, he has taken aim at these goddamn political establishment hacks in the Republican Party. And I'm talking about Paul Ryan. I'm talking about these idiots from Utah. I'm talking about all these political establishment morons that were probably, in my personal opinion, behind the leaking of this ridiculous grabber by the pussy tape. All right? I'm glad Donald Trump is finally taking the goddamn gloves off and going bare knuckle with these Republican backstabbing pieces of rhino trash. I've been waiting for this, man. I've been waiting for this, for Christ's sake, man. Good God. I've been waiting for it, man. Jesus Christ, I've been waiting for it. I mean, it's good to see. I mean, let me tell you something. This seems to me like an all-new Trump now, man. I'm telling you, he's going bare knuckle. He's not caring about what anybody thinks anymore, and I'm glad. It's perfect timing. Go right after Bill Clinton being a rapist. Go after the GOP establishment and them trying to sabotage you from being president. It's about time that we start realizing that the Republican Party is being taken over, and it's about time these goddamn Republican hacks start realizing it too. This past weekend, Paul Ryan was attending some kind of goddamn stupid little rally. And, folks, the people that were attending the rally were booing this son of a bitch and yelling, Trump, 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 folks. I'm telling you, the political establishment cannot contain this. And that's why they're throwing everything at the kitchen sink. That's why you've got the mainstream media. That's why you've got everybody who's a part of the political establishment, both Democrat or Republican. You've got every international bureaucrat turning against Trump. The Pope, everybody. That's why if you want true change, for Christ's sake, there's only one candidate. There's only one option. There's only one man standing against this goddamn disgusting international bureaucratic institutionalism, and by God, that's Donald Trump. No matter what the mainstream media tries to throw, you cannot stop the Trump train. You could sit there and pay hundreds of millions of dollars for fake trolls online. You could pay hundreds of millions of dollars for advertising. You could pay your people to go to your rallies. You could pay people to protest, but by God, the organic mesh that holds the Trump train together cannot be stopped. We cannot be stopped. Do you understand this? And the more and more mud you sling, I'm telling you, Donald Trump is going to continue to open up the dirty secrets that you people in the political establishment have been trying to bury for 30 and 40 years. He's going to unearth it, boy. He's going to unearth it. And I'm telling you this right now. I am hype. I am hype. As a matter of fact, I can't wait for the third debate. I will definitely be hosting something like I did the last time here on this broadcast. I can't wait. I cannot wait, for Christ's sake. Bare knuckle. And let me tell you what Trump said. Trump put out a warning and said, look, you continue to release these dumbass tapes in which I was recorded without my consent, then I'm going to continue going after Bill Clinton. And by God, folks, I think that these people need to start becoming aware that this is very serious business, and they can no longer hold the news and the information that Bill Clinton is a goddamn sexual abuser and a rapist. They can no longer do it. And what I like what Trump is doing, he's trolling the media. You know, before the debates, he said that he was going to hold a press conference in relation to the damning Trump tapes, the whole grabber by the you-know-what. And had all the media there, and then when he came out with the victims of Bill Clinton's sexual abuse and rape, I mean, the damn media didn't even know how to react. I mean, they didn't even know how to cover that, for Christ's sake. They had to cover it. They had to cover it, for Christ's sake, man. A complete psychological operation, for Christ's sake. This is brilliant. And we've got to continue going, folks. I'm serious. I'm telling you this right now, we cannot allow these individuals that are in the political class to win or steal this election, because they can't win. I mean, they can't get their people to their events. They got no followers. Literally, populism is rising. Everybody wants Donald Trump. Everybody wants change. Everybody wants to make America great again. Everybody wants an immigration policy. Everybody wants American production. Everybody wants an American energy policy. I mean, good God. I mean, what choice do you have? What choice do you have? Good God, man. You're talking about a true revolutionary candidate right now, Donald Trump, and he's taking aim at these damn Republican establishment jerk-offs, Paul Ryan and other disloyal Republicans. And let me tell you, I'm really surprised by Ben Carson, Uncle Ben. Hey, Uncle Ben, what's your problem, man?
I really don't like the way Trump has been, talking about,
Shut up! Damn Uncle Ben now started to talk out of the side of his mouth. Better shut up, Uncle Ben, and just stay on board of the Trump train, for Christ's sake. Don't be a party hack. Don't you dare be a Republican party hack. Freaking Uncle Ben. Y'all read that today? Uncle Ben over here is trying to talk out of the side of his face. You know what I mean? Give me a freaking break. Good God. Anyway, let me calm my ass down here, folks. I'm just saying, man, look, Donald Trump, the shackles are off. He tweeted that today. It is time to go bare knuckle with the political establishment. No matter what the mainstream media throws at us, folks, you cannot believe it. It is a complete lie. All right? The mainstream media is completely lying to us. That's why you have to obtain your information on the internet. That's why you have to obtain your information from trusted sources, all right? Individuals that are not biased, that are going to give you the straight political dope, that aren't going to hide the facts from you, that aren't going to sit here and sparse words and play 1984 doublespeak nonsense rhetorical crap. Well, then, by God, you need to start looking yourself. Look, no one's paying me to say this. These are great news areas to obtain your news. I'm not just saying you strictly go through them. You should go and search a variety of different sources. But Drudge Report, thedrudgereport.com, drudgereport.com, that's all it is, drudgereport.com. If you go there and just take a look at this news aggregation site, which is ran by Drudge himself, Matt Drudge, this guy basically reads and scours all through the internet for different articles that he finds is prominence in the news cycle, and then puts his own headlines to direct his readers on whether or not they want to click on those links and read the articles. I mean, he doesn't physically produce any news. Occasionally he does. Occasionally he'll break a story. Occasionally he'll put out his own articles. But it's typically when Matt Drudge does that, it's a big story. But that is one place to go, all right? Another place to go, in my personal opinion, is Breitbart.com. I know that their news can tend to be a little sensationalist, but they are going undercover. They are doing exposés. I mean, they are doing legitimate journalism. So aside from a lot of the alt-right pomp, they actually have some pretty decent investigative reports, so on and so forth. And folks, even though me and Alex Jones, we may need to, have a talk and, maybe throw a fisticuff to settle some things that we need to deal with. But Infowars.com is a decent media organization at this point in time. And I got to give the organization credit. They're sending reporters out to political events, to debates. They're putting cameras in people's faces, microphones in people's faces. They're uncovering stories. Very, very good organization, folks. Now, look, there's many more organizations that you can look to, but I'm just stating those because they're giving everyone the straight dope, the straight political dope, the information that everybody needs to hear, and that's why I'm encouraging everybody, all right? That's why I'm encouraging everybody, for Christ's sake, man. But drudgereport.com especially, you know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, let me just continue going, folks. Once again, Donald Trump. And folks, did you all see this little kid? I tweeted at him. Yeah, I tweeted this clip yesterday, or retweeted it, in which Donald Trump brings a kid on stage in one of his speeches. I believe it was in Pennsylvania somewhere. Brings a kid up. It's dressed just like Donald Trump. He's got a little mini suit. He's got the Donald Trump hair going on. Donald Trump brings him on stage, carries him, and says, do you want to go with your mommy or you want to go and stay here with Trump? And he literally goes onto the microphone and says, Trump. I mean, literally steals the show. That was probably the best photo op of the Trump campaign. And I encourage everybody to retweet that freaking photo op. Let everybody see it, man. That was great. You will never see Hillary Clinton do something like that. Never. Because she's a disgusting, despicable, disingenuous, walking corpse. All right? That's why she was attracting flies during the damn debate, for Christ's sake. She was attracting flies. Jesus Christ. I'm not joking around. So that's why I'm saying, folks, I mean, we need to put these types of images in people's faces. The freaking mainstream media isn't going to do it. All right? I'm serious. We are the new media. We are the new media. I'm telling you, man, Mini Trump, that was the cutest thing I'd ever seen in my life. You could tell that was unstaged. How could you get a kid to stage something like that? That was great. That was unbelievable. That was great. We need to spread that clip around like wildfire. Mini Trump. I mean, you couldn't pay for photo ops like that, man. You couldn't pay for photo ops like that. Oh, my God, man. Anyway, look, I am excited about the Trump train. I hope you are as well. I hope that everybody out there, literally registers a vote, goes out en masse. All right? Let's not even make it a goddamn contest. All right? I think that everybody should go to the polls with their Trump shirts on. I think everybody should go to the polls with their Make America Great hats on, so that it can show in overwhelming force who people are voting for. And if we see any kind of unscrupulous defrauding of the election nonsense, then we in America are going to rise up. All right? Because I'm telling you this right now, if they try to steal this election, I don't think that the people are going to be able to contain themselves. I don't think that they're going to be able to contain themselves, and moreover, I think that it's within their moral, legal, and ethical right for factions of the government that are completely against what's going on here. And let me tell you, there are factions of the FBI, folks, that are this close of having an all-out mutiny and literally coming out at least about 20 or 30 or 40 FBI long-standing good agents that are almost willing to come out in a press conference and denounce James Comey, denounce what's going on as in relation to the investigation on Clinton, denounce what's going on as it relates to the government itself.
When you don't go to Geico.com, car insurance can seem intense. Like breakup R&B intense.
I thought you said you loved the sweater that I got you. If you didn't, you could have told me.
Geico makes it easy. Just go to Geico.com anytime to update or check your policy without all the extra drama.
I even had a gift receipt.
So that's why I'm saying, all right? Oh, somebody told me that wearing certain apparel to the polls can get you kicked out. Oh, okay, well, we need some kind of signification that everybody who's there in line is a Trump supporter so that individuals can understand that if they try to steal this son of a bitch from us, that we saw it with our own eyes at our own polling stations, that everybody there was pro-Trump. Do you understand that? Everybody there was pro-Trump because they're going to try to do it. Look, Project Veritas, James O'Keefe, and let me tell you something, folks. You want to be a troll that does something? You want to be a troll that makes something of yourself? Take a look at James O'Keefe's work, all right? We need more individuals like that, all right? You want to be a fearless troll, fearless journalist, for Christ's sake? Take a look at what James O'Keefe from Project Veritas does, all right? He has unearthed a video in which he has gone undercover and has found the New York Department of the New York Democrats, I should say, one of the big wigs in that organization, blatantly admitted that there's voter fraud. There's all kinds of voter fraud that's going on. I mean, we bust people in if necessary. I mean, they're admitting it, admitting there's voter fraud. Jesus Christ. As a matter of fact, thank you very much, Deep Talk Radio. This is exactly what I'm talking about right here. I'm going to retweet this. Deep Talk Radio I just tweeted the exact video that I'm discussing. And that's what I'm saying, folks. You want to be a troll that does something, man? Huh? I mean, you want to be somebody that impacts society, that impacts life? If you do not have anything going for yourself, you're a pathetic waste of life that wants to make people's lives miserable. Well, why don't you make the right people's lives miserable? Why don't you make the evil people that want to run amok out here? Go undercover and pretend you're one of these libtards, pretend you're one of these disgusting, despicable Democratic operatives, and expose the corruption, expose the criminality, expose the lies, instead of wasting your life. Instead of wasting your goddamn life. I'm serious, man. I'm not joking around. I'm not joking around, for Christ's sake, man. Jesus Christ. And look, people are saying that, there are reports that in 2008, the polling people made some people at polls that they were at put their shirts inside out that stated the quote, "What would Reagan do?" So we need some kind of signification that I'm talking about we, as the Trump train, are in unison, and we are there, and we're at the polling station, and we're going to vote for Trump. Because I'm telling you this right now, folks, we cannot allow this damn disgusting political system to rob us. Look, this is a peaceful revolution, all right? This is a peaceful revolution. And look, you people that are in power, we don't want you anymore, all right? I'm talking to each and every one of you bureaucratic pieces of sleazeball, un-American, anti-human pieces of crap. We don't want you in power anymore. All right? Get out. Get out. I'm talking about Obama, the whole criminal enterprise of the Democratic Party. I'm talking about the inner workings of the Republican Party. We don't want any of you career bureaucrats anymore. I mean, this presidential election cycle should signify the end of the career bureaucrat. It should signify the end of the career bureaucrat, and that's all there is to it. Anyway, folks, now that we've gotten that all the way, let's go ahead and take some Twitter shout-outs, which, don't ruin this Taco Tuesday for me, all right? Jesus Christ. I'm serious. Don't ruin this Taco Tuesday for me over here. Good God. Anyway, folks, if you want a Twitter shout-out, all you've got to do is retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account, and the tweet to retweet is True Capitalist Radio Live. True Capitalist Radio Live. Retweet that tweet on my Twitter account, and I will give you a shout-out live right here in the broadcast. Hey, engineer, do we have any Twitter shout-outs to be had? Well, all right. Well, let's go ahead and get to some Twitter shout-outs right now. All right, folks, who do we got here? We've got Lincoln A in the house. What's going on? We got Deplorable 2 Actual. We got the Smiler in the house. Skinny Gorilla. Ghost Gets Wiggles. What the hell does that mean? We've got Cheech in the house. What's going on to Cheech? We got King Sombra. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean. We got the Chefist in the house. What's going on to the Chefist? How you doing? Windows and Doors. How you doing? Making Australia great again in the house. Who else do we have going on here? What's going on to the Teutonic Plague? He's in the place. How you doing? Who else do we have going on over here? Once again, retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account, for Christ's sake. We got Capitalist UK in the place. Novelty Best. Deplorable Choco. Deplorable Monix. Edgar Rains. We got Fart Knocker Pirate. What the hell does that mean? Fart Knocker. What the hell does that crap mean? The Drugged Report, asshole. The Drugged Report. Shut up, you idiot, for Christ's sake. We got Sergeant Yoda in the house. The Brody Network in the place. What's going on? We got Conquest First, Albin next. Look, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. That's not funny, man. I'm serious. You trolls have blood on your hands. I mean, you understand that John Conquest, the guy that you idiots thought I was, is dead. He ended up dead. And you killed him. Should be ashamed of yourselves, man. You have blood on your hands, you internet troll terrorist and cyber vermin. Jesus. Give me the mic. Jesus Christ. Hey, look, here's the Keemstar of BTR. Is that what? God damn it, don't you even kid around about that crap, man. I hate that guy. Freaking talentless, freaking balding, middle-aged life crisis, freaking fake-bearded twat. Anyway, we got the Whoremaster in the house. Oh, yes, I am the Whoremaster. Yes, I am the Whoremaster. We got Private Wilhelm Winter in the house. Once again, want a Twitter shout-out. Retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account. The tweet to retweet is True Capitalist Radio Now Live. We got Ward 24 in the house. Stickman 27. The AL, the Game Freak. What's going on? No Shrimp for Ghosts. Just shut up, all right? We got Han Hanzo. How you doing, man? We got OG Toru. We've got Manhood Magic in the place. What's going on? We got Blood Fart in the house. How you doing, Blood Fart? Who else do we got going on here? Once again, retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account here. We got Trumpet Capitalist in the house. How you doing, man? Remover of Kebab in the house. Veteran Capitalist. We got Capitalist Sri Lanka. What's going on to the Capitalists in Sri Lanka, man? How you doing? We got the Skellington. How you doing to the Skellington? How you doing, man? We've got Jesus, these sick names, for Christ's sake. The Green Leader in the place. CDI Fan 237. How you doing? We got Blake in the house. Glenn Beck Ghost. Don't even compare me to that son of a bitch. Did you all hear Glenn Beck? That son of a bitch is telling everybody that still listens to this son of a bitch to vote for Hillary Rotten Clinton? I mean, give me a goddamn break. Anyway, we got Sir Mouth Breather in the house. What's going on, Sir Mouth Breather? We got Martha Kelly. We got Ghost's Poked Eye. Look, that's not funny. I mean, I'm serious. That's not funny at all right? I know what you mean by that, asshole. Who else do we got? Ghost Betrayed Ghost. What the hell does that mean, Ghost Betrayed Ghost? What the hell does that mean? True Trader Radio. Look, I don't want to talk about that anymore, right? Stop it already. Just stop it. Jesus Christ, man. Ghost mistreats wife. What the hell are you talking about, Ghost mistreats wife? What are you talking about? Don't talk about my wife again, you son of a bitch. We got Boogie the Clown. Gee, was Boogie becoming a clown, for Christ's sake? I mean, he should. as much time. I mean, as much as he's crying about, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do, guys. I mean, if YouTube, cuts my monetary, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to go and get a 9-to-5 job again, guys. Yeah, why don't you trim your fat ass? Maybe go and pour a little bit. We'll trim some fat off that fat ass, Boogie. God damn it. I'm sick of that guy draining sympathy out of people. I'm sorry. I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of sympathy moochers. I'm tired of sympathy moochers, man. Oh, I'm a fat jelly ass, and you know what? I'm taking some medication now, though, and the medication that I'm taking should trim some fat off my fat jelly ass. How about putting the freaking fork down, Boogie? How about that? How about hiring somebody? How about hiring somebody that every time you decide to put some freaking food down your gullet, they slap your fat face back into reality? Jesus Christ. Sorry, folks. If you don't know who Boogie is, he's some stupid YouTuber, for Christ's sake. I'm sick of YouTube. I hate YouTubers. San Hambonio Ghost Con. Don't go. San Hambonio Ghost Con. Oh, my God. The Ghost Drone Collection. Like, shut up, for Christ's sake. Seriously, man. I'm serious. I think I see drones sometimes when I'm going out in the backyard smoking a cigar. Every time I smoke a nice cigar, a little Opus X, a little Davidoff, a little Gurkha Class Region, a little cigar. I swear to God, I think I see some goddamn drones in the air, man. Trying to watch me. I always feel like somebody's watching me. I'm serious, man. Anyway, what's going on? Irish Capitalist. We got Tacky in the house, and before we get on to anything else, I want to remind everybody that we are now in the second hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, and of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost, and once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. If you haven't already done so, please bookmark the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. It is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. All right, that is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. Every one of my episodes that I have ever broadcasted is there to download absolutely free. All the way back from 2008, baby. That's right. All right, I'm going to take a couple more of these Twitter shout-outs, and then we'll go ahead and move on, for Christ's sake, all right? We've got, I'm not going to say, Ghost Lucky not in barroom. What are you talking about, Ghost? I mean, hey, you trying to threaten me, boy? You trying to threaten me? Let me tell you something right now. I guarantee you wouldn't come up to me and talk garbage. I guarantee you wouldn't. All right? Son of a bitch. We've got NG Manju. What the hell does that mean? Ghosty the Clown. Don't kid around about that crap either, man. Getting blown in Florida. Oh, gee, that's horrible. Oh, my God. Oh, are you kidding me? Getting blown in Florida. You got to be crapping me, man. That's horrible. That's too soon, man. That's too soon. Getting blown in Florida. What a bunch of jerk dicks, man. Seriously, what a bunch of soulless ass cracks, man. Oh, my God. Give me the mic. Oh, my God. Getting blown in Florida. What a bunch of jerks, man. Man, I can't believe that you idiots would even freaking say something like that, considering that the freaking Floridans, and look, I don't even really like Floridians, but man, I mean, they're getting hit up with hurricanes, weird-ass storms. There's another one coming in. I mean, good God, it's too soon, man. That's too soon. Getting blown in Florida. Man, you sick son of a bitch, man. Good God. I mean, I don't even know if I want to even continue after that. That's just disgusting. That's horrible. That's vile. That's macabre. That's horrifically and horridly macabre. Oh, my God. What the hell? I don't even... Am I supposed to continue on and do freaking Twitter shout-outs after that, for Christ's sake? Jesus Christ. We've got Team Templeton. Oh, yeah. A true boycott radio. You know what? If you're going to boycott me, want to get off my show. You want to boycott my radio, say, get out. Get the hell out. Ain't nobody asking you to sit here and listen to me, boy. What's going on to Distilling Capitalist, man? How you doing? Good to see you. Once again, retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account if you want a Twitter shout-out live right here on the broadcast, all right? Good God, man. I can't believe you people getting blown and that's just disgusting, man. How dare you assholes, man? Jesus. Obama won, America zero. What is that? Obama won what? Obama won what? Stupid son of a bitch. We got All-Star in the house. What's going on? We got the Neon Knight in the place. Mojave Skeleton. What's going on? We got the Shrub Whisperer. Are you related to the Singing Bush by any chance? You know? Anyway. We got Cyber Splicing. Hentai Burgers. Jesus, shut up, for Christ's sake, all right? Betrayers 1, Ghost 0. God damn it. That's it! That's it! All right, that's not. I'm done with you stupid idiots. You're not ruining this goddamn Taco Tuesday, and I am not going to give you a goddamn opportunity to do it. Jesus Christ, you sick, twisted pricks, man. So I'm not going to let you do it, all right? I'm not going to let you son of a bitches do it at all. Jesus. Now, give me the mic. Give me the mic. Good God, man. What's going on in Pennsylvania for Ghost Jiggly Ribs and Sidekick, all right? Mark Montag, you know what I mean? Oh, my God. Anyway, folks, let's move on, all right? Let's just move on. I can't believe this. I can't believe that this is the kind of... Anyway, folks, I'm telling you, you want to be some kind of a goddamn little internet star, for Christ's sake? You know, I'm telling you this right now, all right? If you want to be some goddamn little internet star, for Christ's sake, I'm telling you this. It's going to give you some trouble, all right? It's going to give you some trouble, to say the least, all right? Good God. Anyway, folks, let's just move on, all right? All right? Let's just move on. Now, where the hell was I at, Edgy? Where the hell was I at? Oh, yeah, that's right. Donald Trump basically taking aim at disloyal Republicans, and, of course, the mini Donald taking and stealing the show at a speech in Pennsylvania. And I encourage everybody to go and literally retweet that particular photo op of freaking Donald Trump and the mini kid Trump, man. Unbelievable. Best photo op of the campaign. Anyway, folks, let's get into some real juicy subject matters. Let's talk about WikiLeaks. That's right. They released more Podesta emails today, baby. You understand what I'm talking about? Woo! And I'm telling you, the mainstream media isn't even acknowledging it, for Christ's sake, man. All right? I mean, it literally highlights how Saudi Arabia and Qatar are funding ISIS. Hillary Clinton knows. The Democrats knew. All right? All right? I mean, give me a freaking break. It shows how literally she is in bed with the media. All right? That the media coordinates with her, on her, or any criticisms of her or her own statements. I mean, it's just pathetic. You understand that? It's just pathetic. Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. And I'm telling you, I mean, I'm not joking around. I mean, it just goes to show you how much of a fake individual and a corrupt and criminal individual that Hillary is. And not only is she, but all these people that are, like, in collusion with her. I'm telling you, these emails show how many people are in goddamn collusion with this sorry sack of disgusting, despicable, walking corpse trash, all right? So, folks, without any further ado, now that we've got the information out in the open, I figure why not call a couple of these numbers that we found up in. I mean, unless they change their number from one day to the next, I mean, I feel that we are within our ethical and journalistic right to start calling these people and asking them a few questions. I want to call them and ask them a few questions, and I want some answers immediately. So that's what we're going to do right now, folks. And let me tell you, if you have not read the Podesta emails, I strongly advise you to do so now, all right? I mean, it just basically tells you that these people in the media are in bed with the damn Hillary Clinton campaign. I mean, they are literally in bed with this disgusting piece of trash. Literally in bed with this disgusting piece of rotting corpse crap. So anyway, I am going to go down the list here in which, I find some decent numbers. And I want to thank members of the Capitalist Army and members of the Capitalist Inner Circle going through these documents and, finding these people. Let's go ahead and call one of these Washington Post Hillary Clinton reporters that shills for Hillary on a consistent basis, all right? All right, now I'm talking about Kathy, who is this? Kathy Tumity? Kathy Tumity? Her last name is Tumuty. Let's go ahead and give her a call. She's a damn shill for Hillary Rotten Clinton. We want to ask her a few questions. Why are you a shill for Hillary Rotten Clinton? All right? Why are you doing this? All right, let's go ahead. All right, let's go ahead and put this in here. All right, let's go ahead and call her, engineer. All right, it's not no BS. All right, let's call her. All right, here we go. This is, hold on, who is this again? Karen. All right, let's go ahead and call Karen. Ask her a few questions.
Hi, you've reached Karen Tumulty. I am no longer at Time and can be reached at the Washington Post at 202-334-9576. If you are trying to reach Time Magazine, press 0.
Hi, I am Buzz Killington with Lulzington News, and we're actually trying to get to a Karen Tumulty because we have uncovered through actual scouring through the WikiLeaks emails that you are actually a shill for Hillary Rotten Clinton. And we wanted to make sure if you wanted to comment on it to any capacity, because we feel that you are committing treason by acting as a propaganda wing for a political party under the context of the freedom of the press. So, without any further ado, I did hear another number, so let's go ahead and we'll give that a call. Okay, thank you.
All right, let me go ahead and get that other number that she put out there, for Christ's sake, all right? Jesus Christ, this broad out here. I am no longer... Let's go ahead and give her a call. All right, I mean, she's in these emails. I just want to ask some questions, all right? That's all I want. That's all I want. She must have this off the hook. They're not even, this is not even connecting. All right, they're not even they're not even connecting on this son of a bitch. No, that's a dead line, man. That sucks. All right, they must have already, man, they got to her. God damn it. They got to her. All right, let me. There's plenty more where that came from. All right. Now here is who is this? Lorella Pirelli, which is the director of Latino Outreach for Hillary. Okay, so let's go ahead and give her a call. All right, and these are all from the WikiLeaks email, folks. I mean, all I'm doing is trying to act like a concerned citizen and activist journalist, trying to get people on the record on why exactly They are a part of this particular batch of emails and what exactly they were trying to accomplish in colluding in such capacity. All right? So let's go ahead and see if we can get, who the hell is this broad again? Lorella.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 203.
Hold on. All right.
Not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, how you doing? This is Leroy Jenkins with Lolsington News. We were calling here today because we wanted to actually ask a few questions. We were trying to reach a Lorella Pirelli.
If you are satisfied with your message, press 1 to listen to your message.
Hey,
Press 2
I
to
wasn't
erase and
satisfied. What the hell
re-record.
is that
Press
crap?
3 to continue recording where you left off.
You
Press
stupid
4.
broad! Get this crack! Get her off, for Christ's sake! What kind of a goddamn message was that? Jesus Christ! What the hell is that? All right, you know what? Forget these bureaucrats. All right, let's get to somebody cool. All right, let's get to. Let me see who we got here. Hold on, folks. Give me some time to blow the man down. All right, here we go, folks. All right, who do we got here? Uh-oh. How about we call the CEO and chairman of Google? How about that? Huh? Oh! I hope this son of a bitch answers, for Christ's sake. I hope you answer there, Schmidt. Oh man, I hope he answers, for Christ's sake. God damn it, these people are probably already all been called and all that nonsense. God damn it, you freaking trolls! You know how to ruin stuff before everybody else can get a piece of it, for Christ's sake, man. God damn it! All right, hold on. Let me see. All right, let's see if we can get Mr. Eric Schmidt on the horn here. All right.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 6502.
Whoa!
Not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hi, Eric, I'm sorry, Mr. Schmidt. Hi, this is Jack. I know you're probably not taking my calls right now, but please buy Twitter, okay? I mean, I'm going to be known as the worst CEO ever, and I need you to buy Twitter. What is $15 billion to Google? Eric Schmidt, come on. Mr. Schmidt, what is it? Please, what is it? Oh, my God. Please, you know where to contact me. All right, Mr. Schmidt. This is Jack here. We need you, please, to buy Twitter. We need it, please. Oh, my God. Please, Mr. Schmidt. I'm going to call you right back. I can't do this. I'm going to call you back, dude.
Anyway, hold on. Let me call him back here.
We can do it, and I think it's actually.
Hello? Eric? It's Jack.
Oh, hey, why? Oh, he hung up. Oh, why did he hang up, for Christ's sake, man? It sounded like he was right in the middle of a meeting. Come on. I'm calling him back one more time. All right, because we need some answers here.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Oh, geez. Shut up! Oh. Well, we're going to call Mr. Eric Schmidt back in a little bit because it's obvious he doesn't really want to take our calls. He must be in some sort of a meeting from what we heard there. So we're going to call his ass back here, all right? But we're going to continue calling people that are involved. I'm not joking around. All right, we're going to continue to call people here. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to call George Soros' lawyer now and see what he has to say, because I mean we want to get to the bottom of this, all right? We want to get to the bottom of what's going on out here, all right? I mean, we're doing, hardcore journalist work is what we're doing here, all right? All right, we're getting a hardcore journalist work. Anyway, let's see what George Soros' attorney has to say. And look, I mean, why are these people not answering, man? What if I'm George Soros, for Christ's sake?
This is George Soros, and I need you to pick up the phone because your life is mine. Everything is mine. The world is mine. Your mother's coochie is mine. Everything is mine.
All right, let's see if George Soros' lawyer will answer the phone here. All right.
Thank you for calling.
Okay, obviously that particular number's been called. I mean, that's literally a thank you for calling and hang up session. Let me try that one more again. No, that's it. No, I mean, George Soros' attorney has probably had his fair share of stuff, for Christ's sake, all right? All right, let me see. Who else do we have here? Look, I'm going to call back Eric Schmidt, man, because I want to get him on the horn, man. All right, seriously. All right? I want to get him on the horn. All right? I want Eric Schmidt to, I want to see how he would treat Jack, all right? I want to see him say,
Jack, I mean, come on, dude. I mean, we can't do it, all right? $15 billion for that piece of trash? Come on. What are you doing? Come on, guy.
All right, we'll try it one more again, all right? One more again, and then we'll go ahead and move on here. All right, this is Eric Schmidt. See, we got him. Google CEO, Chairman, Mr. Fruit Bowl. All right, here we go.
When you don't go to Geico.com, car insurance can be hard. Like early 90s heavy metal hard.
I'm yelling and screaming, and I'm loud. Roar!
Geico makes it easy. You can review and update your policy or report a claim on Geico.com or the Geico mobile app. Because shouldn't we all have a little less stress in our lives?
I'm not even upset about anything.
When you don't go to Geico.com, car insurance can be confusing. Like Swedish techno confusing.
Bark, bark, meow, meow. Dance with me, purple cow. Bark, bark, meow, meow. Ooh, you lovely cow.
Geico makes it easy. With 24/7 access, all you have to do is go to Geico.com and you could save money on car insurance. It just makes sense. Unlike,
Dance with me, purple cow. I like your moves.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Right. Come on, Schmidt, man, come on! Anyway, there's plenty more where that came from, folks. I am getting something here. I'm getting somebody on the horn, for Christ's sake, man. Let's call Gayle King. We'll see what Gayle King's doing. Remember, you know who Gayle King is? That's Oprah's homie, Let's go ahead and call Gayle King, see how she's doing. All right? Let's see here. Jesus Christ. Hold on just a second, folks. I'm trying to see. We got, here it is right here. Okay, we got it. I think we got a confirmation on her cell phone here, so hopefully she hasn't changed it as of late, because people are calling and asking, what Oprah's digits are, Anyway, here we go. Oh, yeah. Let me just confirm that the engineer did you put this in right, engineer? All right, here we go. Let's see what we got here.
Hello?
Hello, is this Miss Gail King?
No, it's not.
Well, we've got this number because, ma'am, you were a part of the WikiLeaks unearthing here this past couple of hours, and we wanted to see if you had any kind of a statement.
You've
to give
got
to
the
media,
wrong
ma'am.
number. You've got the wrong number.
No, ma'am. No, I don't
You've
think
got
we
the
do,
wrong
ma'am.
number,
I think
sir.
Well, I just wanted to see if we have a statement for Miss Gail King because, I mean, this is a very serious implication. Ma'am, hello? Hello, ma'am? Hello? Oh, come on! Come on! Oh, give me a break!
Man, that sounded like Gail King from hell. Did you hear that? No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Oh, my God. Hold on, I'm going to call her when this is her cell phone, folks. Now, we have confirmed her home number. Well, we accidentally woke her up in the middle of the night and said, "Oh, I'm sorry, we have the wrong number." Oh my God, good Lord. Oh my God, that's funny. Anyway, let's continue going. All right. Now, I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this. Let's call it back and let's see.
Hi, this is Gail Smith. Please leave a message at the tone, and I'll call you back as soon as I can.
Yeah, you see? Huh? You see? I told you that was Gail King Smith, baby. I told you. She doesn't want to answer. She doesn't want to answer the question. I mean, I just want to answer that if she is a part of this particular WikiLeaks, why she's a part of it, and why and what she's getting paid, if she's getting paid. I mean, is she getting paid by Hillary Rodham Clinton? Is she getting paid by the DNC? Is she getting paid? I mean, we would like to know. I'm serious, man. We would like to know. I mean, that's all I'm asking. I'm just asking questions. All right? I'm just asking a few questions here. And you see, once the media, the real media, you, me, once we start asking questions, all of a sudden, people don't want to answer, huh? People don't want to answer, for Christ's sake, man. So, once again, folks, all right? I mean, I think Gail King is probably a little concerned. Let's call her house number, all right? We got her home number, too. I mean, folks, we have literally did digging into these, and moreover, I can't confirm or deny that I've been privy to this information prior to even being released. So I'm just saying. Jesus Christ. Look, we got the Camp David operator, for Christ's sake. I don't even think I'm going to touch that one. All right? I don't want to call Camp David because, let me tell you, the last thing I need is freaking Homeland Security coming up to me again and say, hey, Ghost, how you doing, huh? And start double-dipping my chips again, for Christ's sake, man. So I'm not calling the Camp David number, all right? The number to Camp David. Let me see. Who else do we have here? Here, let's call John Podesta, see what he has to say about this, for Christ's sake, all right? Let's call John Podesta, since this is his emails, since these are his, particular, pieces of data that are being leaked. Let's call Podesta and see what he has to say, folks, all right? And look, we're just asking questions. I'm not trying to harass these people. I mean, these people are being implicated in a serious story, all right? This is a serious story here. And what this implies is that because of these emails, specifically around these media folk, is that these media people could be in collusion, and if they are, obviously they are based upon the emails, on what kind of collusion are they working under? Are they working under a collusion based upon a political philosophy? Are they getting paid? Are they getting perks? I mean, this is really, this is really what I'd like to know. This is really what I would like to know. So let's call Podesta, since this is his emails and stuff. Let's give him a call.
This is the Podestas. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hey, how you doing, John Podesta? We wanted to see if you had a comment on all the leaked emails from your unsecured server that has basically unearthed all the corruption and criminality of the Clinton crime family and the Democratic Party. We just wanted to make sure to see if you, had a comment, had anything to say about it. I mean, apparently it's obvious that you think that the American people are a bunch of idiots, so we'd like to know and like to hear you with your own words what kind of idiots we are. All right? Mr. Podesta, please. We'd like a comment. Mr. Podesta, please. Remember, I just read the email. You said, you and Hillary said we're idiots. Mr. Podesta, do you think American people are idiots? Mr. Podesta, I mean, I think the American people have a right to know if you think that we're a bunch of idiots. Now, I'm going to give you one last call, sir. I'd like for you to pick up and just give us a simple comment on whether or not you think we're idiots. And not to mention, why would you put such sensitive information on such an unsecured server, sir? I mean, aren't you people supposed to be our leaders? I mean, aren't you people supposed to know more than we do? Hello, Mr. Podesta. Okay, well, I'll call back, sir. All right, well, Podesta's obviously scared. All right, look, I'm serious. These are the legit numbers here. All right, I'm telling you, give me my drink. Anyway, and look, people on Twitter are saying, hey, this is pretty dangerous what you're doing, all right? Yeah, you know what? It's all right. I'm not dangerous. If you're mine, I ain't dangerous. Anyway, folks. Once again, I mean, I'm just trying to call some people, trying to get to the bottom of certain scenarios. Nobody wants to comment. Everybody seems to be scared about these particular emails. And look, I just want to know, if you think we're idiots, well, just tell us to our faces, man, and tell us why we're idiots. All right? Tell us why you think that you're the super elite. Tell us why you think that you can plan all this stuff in the back in secret and literally, what did I read? Have us a unknowing yet compliant citizenry. An unknowingly compliant citizenry. That's what they have been trying to construct. It's in the emails, and that's why I'm calling some of these people. I mean, that's why I'm calling some of these goddamn people. And look, I'm not harassing anybody. I mean, traditionally, reporters, media, they always call people saying, hey, you want to give a statement, you want to give a statement. And it's up to them if they do or don't. All right? It's up to them if they do or don't. So, let me just keep on going, man. There's so many freaking phone numbers. I'm serious. There are so many phone numbers here, man. So many goddamn phone numbers. I've got Bill Clinton's assistant and deputy chief of staff. Jesus Christ. I've got the United States Assistant Secretary of State. I've got the National Security Council and Chief of Staff. Who else do I got? The Camp David operator here. Who else do I got here? We've got Phil Rucker, who is a Washington Post corrupt media Hillary shill. Hold on, let's call that guy. Supposedly, according to the docs that I have here, this guy, he could be playing for the pink team, if you know what I'm saying. So let's see what we could do with him. All right, Phil Rucker. Let's see what we got here. Let's give him a call.
Hello?
Hi, is Phil in?
This is he.
How you doing, Phil? This is John. I got your number from Bob. I wanted to ask you, what's the best bathhouse in this town?
What's the what?
Like the best bathhouse, the one where you can get some action.
I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're asking.
Yeah, the like bathhouse, glory holes, that fun, that sort of discreet kind of thing.
Okay, who are you, sir?
My name's John, sir, and somebody told me to, say that Bob sent me.
Okay, thank you.
Well, I just would like to know exactly where a decent bathhouse. Woo! All right, now that was a prank call. Okay, now that one was a little bit of a prank call. I'm sorry I had to do it. I'm sorry. And let me tell you, he was thinking about it. Do you see that? He was thinking about it. He was like, wait a minute. Who is this again? I mean, I may be into some fun here. Who is this again? Woo! Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He was thinking about it. Did you hear him? He was thinking about the son of a bitch, man. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Anyway, sorry. All right. Anyway, look, I'm trying to call people. Look, that one was a prank. That one was in good fun. But listen, I was trying to call the people. They obviously don't want to comment. All right? They obviously do not want to comment. So, in my personal opinion, I think that we should move on. I mean, obviously, Gayle King doesn't want to comment. Eric Schmidt was in the middle of some goddamn, I don't know, I guess he was in the middle of some meeting. Nobody wants to comment. I don't blame them. All right? Anyway, folks, that was hilarious. That was hilarious, baby. That was hilarious. It says here in the docs, complete fruit bowl. All right, so anyway. Let's move on to another subject. Once again, the WikiLeaks released emails. We went through them, got the numbers, got the information. So, we tried to call a few. They don't want to talk to us. They don't want to answer a few questions. So we're just going to go ahead and move something. We're just going to move something on, all right? We're just going to move on. Sorry. I mean, look, I tried. I tried to get a few questions answered. All right, and of course, look, I mean, for the Washington Post guy, Rucker, look, that was just fun. That was just tongue-in-cheek crap. Oh man, that's bad. I know that's a bad thing to say in reference to that. That was just a joke. Okay, it was a joke. It was a joke. Good God. Anyway, folks, that was interesting to say the least, folks. We tried to get as many people as we possibly could to get some kind of a statement from people. They obviously do not want to, they don't want to talk, so maybe we'll do some more calls maybe in the next hour or so. Everybody right now is probably just trying to figure out, wait a minute, how are these people getting my number? I mean, what the hell's going on here? Oh, my God. And let me tell you, I can tell you Gayle King is a little upset after I told her that her number was brought up in the recent WikiLeaks emails. I guarantee you she's a little petrified, to say the least, because I'm telling you, that's treason, folks. I mean, there needs to be a special prosecutor investigating what kind of links these journalists have with the Democratic Party, and if they're getting financially compensated, if they're getting political breaks, if they're getting breaks on their taxes. I mean, there's got to be some level of reasoning why these people are such in the tank, all right, such in the tank for Hillary Rodham Clinton. So we couldn't get any answers. We tried.
let's just go ahead and move on. We tried, all right? We tried. Let me go ahead and take a swig of this. Anyway, folks, let's move on here. We tried to call some of these numbers. Didn't happen. Didn't work. So let's move on. Did anybody see Bill Clinton's illegitimate black son speaking? Oh, my God. What a horrific video. And for you folks that have not seen it, I tweeted it. It's on my timeline on my Twitter account at Politics Ghost. Danny Williams, which is the illegitimate black son of Bill Clinton, speaks out for the first time and basically states his story. All right, I tweeted it about 3 hours ago. It says Bill Clinton's illegitimate black son speaks, and then I put, "What's wrong, Hillary Clinton? Don't Black Lives Matter?" And I tell you what, if you can retweet that tweet right now, I'll give you a shout-out right here and now, folks, because we need Danny Williams and his father, Bill Clinton, to reunite, okay? I'm serious. There needs to be a reunited, and it feels so good. I'm serious, man. We need to go, and we need to make sure that Danny Williams gets in contact with his father, Bill Clinton, all right? All right, I'm serious, all right? Everybody go ahead and retweet the tweet that states, Bill Clinton's illegitimate black son speaks. What's wrong, Hillary Clinton? Don't Black Lives Matter? And I will go ahead and give you a Twitter shout-out right here, right now. We got super predators for Trump, whatever the hell that means. We got the veteran capitalist in the house, shackles for Ghost. Yeah, whatever, all right? We got Daddy-O Joe. We got the bad guy in the house. What's going on? Hans Guggenschmitz. We got Ollie Clark in the house. Shooting Pearls. Once again, if you want a Twitter shout-out live right here, right now, go ahead and retweet the tweet that states, Bill Clinton's illegitimate black son speaks on my Twitter account. And, of course, the Twitter account is Politics Ghost. All one word, no underscores. I want Bill Clinton to reunite with his black son. All right? My black son. My black son. Everybody knows I got a black son. Anyway, we got the deplorable name. We got the MySpace Mexican in the house. How you doing? We got Metal Capitalist in the place. Who else do we got here, for Christ's sake? Once again, retweet that tweet, folks, all right? We got Ken Boner, Crusades for America, Crusades for Arabia. Jesus Christ, Crusades for America. We may need it. I mean, all the wild Jehudis that this goddamn president is bringing in, we may need a Crusades for America. Jesus Christ. What's going on to Manhood Magic? Odd Eyes Magician, the Skellington. What's going on? We got Windows and Doors, Trump 2016 in the house. How you doing? We got Jacques. I don't know what the hell it is. We got Capitalist Beer. We got Tacky in the house. We got Blake in the place. Who else we got? We got Rational Ryan in the place. We got Sidekick in the house. Can we just drone Ghost? Oh, you son of a bitch. Shut up. That's not even something to be freaking kidding around about, for Christ's sake. Can we just drone Ghost? Shove it up your ass, man. Who else do we have here? We got Ghost is Reptilian. I'm not a freaking reptilian, all right? Jesus Christ. We got Z Frostwire in the house. Internet Tough Guy Ghost. Let me tell you something. I'm not freaking Internet Tough Guy, all right? I'm a badass, all right? Let me tell you, if you saw me out here walking around, I guarantee you wouldn't come up to me and start talking garbage to me. I can tell you that right goddamn now. All right, boy? I've told you this time and time again, I can clench my fist, put them in my pocket. Once I start going outside, they can arrest me for carrying illegal weapons, baby. Illegal, lethal weapons. We got Norwegian white male in the house. What's going on, man? Who else do we got? We got Burka for San Hambonio. Don't even kid around about that, you son of a bitch. All right? Don't even kid around about that. We got Mr. Tamsey. We got Tweely Atkins. Capitalist Kush in the place. We got Cat Dog in the house. All right, I'm only going to take a couple more of these because I think that, I'm telling you, Bill Clinton's black son needs to be reunited with Bill Clinton. All right, and everybody needs to see this particular video so that everybody understands that Bill Clinton has a black son. My black son, my black son. Everybody knows that Clinton has a black son. Anyway, we got John Duran in the house. What's going on? We've got Notorious Keck. How you doing? Swedish Capitalist in the house. Pepe first, Ghost next. Shut up, all right? Son of a bitch. I'm telling you guys, you talk a lot of garbage on the internet. You understand? Talk a lot of garbage on this internet, for Christ's sake. Conquest croaked LOL. That's not funny, asshole. That's not funny. Ghost illegitimate son. I ain't got no illegitimate son, boy. You understand that? I ain't got no illegitimate son there, boy. Who else? We got Drowned Oranges. That's not funny, for Christ's sake. CDI fan. The trans can. A freaking can with a pair of balls on it, for Christ's sake. Who the hell else out? We got Wild Jehudis for Texas. Look, don't even kid around about that crap, man. All right, I'm taking a couple of more, and then I'm just going to move on because I just wanted to make sure that people get to see this. All right, people get to see Bill Clinton's black son. All right, because they need to see it. All right, they need to see Bill Clinton's black son begging him to just be a part of his life. Just be a part of this black kid's life. For Christ's sake, Bill Clinton. I mean, don't Black Lives Matter? I mean, come on, Hillary. Come on, Bill Clinton. Don't Black Lives Matter? Get in Danny Williams' life, for Christ's sake. Do a DNA test if you got nothing to lose, you sorry sack of crap. Jesus, we got Ed Venture in the house. What's going on? We got, I'm not saying that disgusting name, for Christ's sake. And look, there's getting blown in Florida again. All right, look, that's enough. All right, we get it. Once again, Danny Williams, the infamous illegitimate black son of one Bill Clinton, has come out and has spoken. Thank you very much for retweeting that tweet because everybody needs to see it. Everybody needs to see that Bill Clinton has a black son, and he needs to reunite with him, and he needs to reunite with him right now. All right? He needs to reunite with him. Stop it. Stop it. I'm serious. I'm serious. He needs to establish a relationship with his black son. Come on, Bill Clinton. We're calling you out. Please contact your black son. Anyway, I mean, do black lives really matter to the Clintons? I mean, seriously, man. If they're going to leave a kid, and if you hear the testimony of Danny Williams in that particular audio or that video piece, I mean, it's just tragic the kind of life that Danny Williams had to have just because Hillary or Bill Clinton couldn't be in the life of this black son of his. And look, there were gifts and money during Christmas given by state troopers in Arkansas. It was known notoriously throughout the state of Arkansas that Danny Williams was Bill Clinton's illegitimate son. But once Bill Clinton became president, that was it. It was over. Never even heard from him again. Never got crap. So once again, get in your black son's life, Bill Clinton. Don't Black Lives Matter. Don't Black Lives Matter. Jesus Christ, what a hypocrite. Anyway, folks, let's move on, folks, because I want to hurry up and get through this and then get to everybody's favorite part of the broadcast. Did you all hear NFL continues to plummet? Their freaking ratings are continuously plummeting because they're allowing these dumbass scumbag overpaid idiots that are getting paid millions of dollars to play a ball game, all right? They are allowing these people to take knees during the national anthem without any kind of financial recourse. And if they're going to continue to allow them to do that, we're going to continue to boycott the NFL. The NFL at this point in time is embracing itself as an anti-American organization. If they are allowing these idiots who are getting paid millions of dollars to play a freaking game, all right, to take a knee during the national anthem, then they are an anti-American organization, and every other sports organization as well that wants to sit back and allow these scumbags to take a knee. And I'm not saying that they need to suspend these people. All right, they want to oblige their First Amendment rights. That's fine. All I'm saying is that they need to be fined, all right? Put their money where their mouth is. Do they really believe in this crap? Do they really believe in all this protesting and all the crap that they're trying to put themselves on a soapbox about? Let's put their money where their mouth is, Goodell, you dumb, sorry sack of crap. Do you know Roger Goodell gets paid like freaking $60 million a year to be this incompetent? I'm serious, man. The freaking NFL commissioner, Roger Goodell, gets paid $60 million a year to run this organization into mere incompetence oblivion. Good God, man. All right, look. Bottom line is, start finding these sons of bitches that take a knee. Start finding them $100,000 each time, all right? Start finding them and see how much and see how often they'll continue doing it. Put your money where your mouth is, you son of a bitch. All right? I'm not joking around. Start finding these sons of bitches. These people are making millions of dollars in America, in American money, playing a game, playing a stupid game. I mean, let's just think about that just for a second, folks, while you're struggling probably to make ends meet, while you're living paycheck to paycheck, while you, look, I just tweeted this article again. 7 out of 10 Americans don't even have $1,000 that can scrape together during an emergency. While you're just scraping by, you've got these unappreciative, disconnected, dumb jock assholes thinking that they can put themselves on a goddamn soapbox, take a knee during the damn national anthem, and think they're going to continue to get paid. Think they're going to continue to spend American money, for Christ's sake. What a bunch of scumbags. That's why I'm saying the NFL needs to continue to be boycotted because it is an anti-American organization. And I refuse, once again, I refuse to sit here and allow these dumb, stupid sons of bitches to do that. And, you know, somebody is tweeting at me, well, that would be in a violation of their First Amendment. No, there is no First Amendment when you're getting paid, assholes, all right? When somebody's paying you to do something and they tell you you can't say something, then you need to shut up and do it if you want to get paid. You understand? There ain't no First Amendment. You can't get up on your desk at your job and just start hollering out a bunch of political nonsense. You know it and I know it. So what makes these stupid dumbasses any different? That's why I'm saying, folks, these sons of bitches in the goddamn NFL, if Goodell's going to allow it and the NFL's going to allow it, continue to boycott, continue not to watch, continue to boycott these stupid son of a bitch freaking advertisers, tweet at them, Facebook message them, tell them, call them un-American. Believe me, they read them. They read those tweets. They read those Facebook messages. Call them traitors. Call them aiding and abetting anti-American organization, for Christ's sake, man. NFL is an anti-American organization. Bottom line, boycott the sons of bitches. Boycott them.
When you don't go to Geico.com, car insurance can seem intense. Like breakup R&B intense.
I thought you said you loved the sweater that I got you. If you didn't, you could have told me.
Geico makes it easy. Just go to Geico.com anytime to update or check your policy without all the extra drama.
I even had a gift receipt.
Anyway, let me move on, for Christ's sake, man. And look, I know the NFL, they're trying to downplay the problem. They're trying to, oh, it's okay. It's just because of the convergence of media, you know? I mean, it's the convergence of media that's happening. No, it is not, you losers. You even have Twitter that is now broadcasting a lot of these games that are forcing an autoplay when you hit the home page, for Christ's sake, when you log into your account. And I bet you money if you let that son of a bitch play for 30 seconds, they're going to count that as an actual unique stream, giving that particular football game more views and more actual supposed audience than it actually has. So Jesus Christ, give me my freaking drink. Give me my drink. Oh, good stuff, man. I'm telling you, Mac Allen, 15 years, babies. Whew, yeah. Yeah! Anyway, folks, let's just continue going on here once again. All right, NFL's downplaying the problem as ratings continue a free fall. Continue to boycott the NFL, folks. It is an anti-American organization, and that's all there is to it. Now, let's get to some international news, folks. Did you hear South Korea is saying it will shoot Chinese boats fishing illegally in its area of the South China Sea, which doesn't sound very well. I mean, typically South Korea doesn't threaten anybody. I mean, if it's going to threaten anybody, it should be threatening North Korea, and it doesn't. But here you've got South Korea stating that it will shoot Chinese boats fishing illegally in the South China Sea. I mean, that is unprecedented, folks. I mean, I think people need to keep their eyes glued to this situation here, folks. I'm serious. All right, I'm not joking around. I mean, South Korea is threatening to shoot Chinese boats. And how do you think the Chinese are going to be able to respond to that? Huh? You think they're going to respond nicely? No. They're going to send their freaking 30 million man army. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to speculate what China's doing. But I have never seen China this belligerent in the history of the Communist pissing party. They are belligerent. I don't trust China. I don't trust these Ruskies. I don't trust any of these sons of bitches, man. And Obama and the policies and the foreign policies that he has enacted has emboldened these people. That's why they don't respect us. That's why they don't care, for Christ's sake. That's why they're challenging us on the world stage, because Obama put us in this precarious situation in foreign policy. Obama put us here, for Christ's sake, man. Got China sitting here thumbing their nose at us, for Christ's sake. You got Russia here testing us. Now they're claiming that they're going to throw a no-fly zone over Syria. Huh? And what, are we going to test that, for Christ's sake? Are we going to test that too? Jesus Christ, man. I'm telling you, man, World War is around the corner. And I'm telling you, people need to wake up at the international implications of everything that's going on here, man. I mean, the thing that's going on in Syria, the dispute between India and Pakistan and Kashmir, which is a nuclear potential scenario. Got the South China Sea situation with China and not only South Korea, but Japan. I mean, you've got, Jesus Christ, there's Ukraine. I mean, you've got the Middle East, Libya, Egypt, Iraq. I mean, I could go on and on, for Christ's sake. This is the foreign policy of this Obama administration, for Christ's sake. How can anybody still be for this? How can anybody still be for this insanity? I mean, it has put America in a very precarious situation. And let me tell you something, folks. If there is a nuclear war, if there is a World War III happening, they are going to implement the draft. And not only are they going to draft young men up until the age, I believe, of 36, or 40, they can draft your ass. But they are now going to draft women. Since women wanted all the equal rights, now they're a part of the draft. They're also going to be drafted. And I'm telling you, you're going to be forced to fight a war that you don't even know why it's happening. You understand that? I mean, if nuclear war happens, if this confrontation with the Ruskies, the confrontation with China escalates, if the situation in Kashmir escalates, you are going to be fighting a war that you know nothing about. You're going to be drafted in a war and be forced to fight. You don't even know why you're fighting. You don't even know why you're fighting, for Christ's sake. And let me tell you, not only have I never heard belligerence out of China like this, South Korea, I've never heard South Korea say such belligerent comments, such warlike comments, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, South Korea claiming it's going to shoot Chinese boats, for heaven's sake. I mean, good God. I mean, it's a serious business here, man. And folks, before we get on to anything else, because we have criticized the Chinese government, and because Blog Talk Radio broadcast within the borders of China, we are forced to allow a representative of the Chinese government to rebut any criticisms that yours truly may have potentially said on this broadcast in order to continuously be broadcasted in the country of China. So, engineer, do we have this son of a bitch on? All right, Jesus Christ, I hate this, man, because, I mean, look, we shouldn't even have to be doing this for China. We shouldn't even have to be doing this for China, but no, because China's got over 1 billion people, and they're a big market. We got to appease these goddamn people. All right, look, without any further ado, Jesus Christ, Mr. Fortune Cookie, are you there, sir? Oh. You see, you motherfucker out there talking all that garbage about the communist government of China. You don't know nothing, Ghost. You don't know that South Korea is playing with fire. South Korea is playing with fire, trying to threaten the communist government of China. We stick a chopstick right up the South Korea asshole if they shoot the Chinese boats, motherfucker. And you, Ghost, we taking the yeast. We're taking the yeast and we're taking down all you motherfucker capitalist army, motherfucker. We're taking all the information on the capitalist army and we finally take over America. We're going to take all you capitalist army, motherfucker, and put you in re-education camp. We're going to put you in a re-education camp, motherfucker. That's right. So all you stupid wannabe motherfucker that want to talk garbage about the communist government of China, I would think twice before you do that. That's right, I think twice before you talk garbage about the communist government of China. And you know why we do what we do? Do you want to know why we do what we do? We do it for Chairman Mao. We do it for Chairman Mao. We do it for Chairman Mao. Oh no. Oh no, my stomach hurt now. Oh no. Oh, no. Oh, bad aggro. Oh, no. I have nothing else to say. I am Mr. Fortune Cookie. Thank you very much. All right, get this in. Get him off. Get off, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Anyway, folks, my apologies for that. We had to allow a rebuttal to a representative of the Communist government of China because we criticized the Chinese government. And as a result, because Blog Talk Radio is broadcasted within the borders of China, we have to do this. So, sorry. If you're wondering what the hell you're listening to, my apologies, all right? My apologies. Anyway, folks, let's continue going. We are now in the third and final hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. If you haven't already done so, please follow me on Twitter, folks. The Twitter name to follow is Politics Ghost. All one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost is the name to follow. And, of course, if you haven't already done so, please bookmark the official website of the True Capitalist Radio Show. It is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. All right? Anyway, folks, let's go ahead and continue with the show here. I've got a couple of more things to talk about, then we're going to go ahead and break it down into everybody's favorite part of the broadcast. Did you all see the Australian Parliament reject a bill for same-sex marriage? Did you all see this? Which is rather bizarre, because I always thought that Australia was very friendly to the homosexual community. But And to top it all off, it was the Labor Party that denied this gay marriage vote to be put, as an actual vote to the people. So, that's perplexing to say the least. But once again, maybe the Australians know something that, America failed to see, which I saw a long time ago. That gay marriage is, potentially, on a high percentile basis, is going to end in divorce just based upon the lifestyle of, the average LGBT individual. And I think that at this point in time, the Australian Parliament realized that, hey, look, we're not going to sit here and have, these lawyers out here trying to take all the money out here from the people. This is Australia here. We want to make sure that the gays have the money. They're the ones working. They're the ones out there busting the tables. They're the ones out there cutting the hair. So we want to make sure that there's no any kind of attorneys that are going to be sitting here taking the money. So that's basically, I think it's the basis of the mentality of the Australian Parliament. But who knows? All right, who knows? But I'd like to say that's a very interesting development that the Australian Parliament did not, and I repeat, did not, pass this particular agenda. Unbelievable. Like I said, I always thought Australia was pretty open as it related to its homosexuality or its sexuality in general. I've been to Australia one time, okay? I'm going to be honest with you, all right? I literally sat on a freaking... It's a nice place, all right? I thought it was a little openly sexual when I went there, for Christ's sake, and this was about freaking 20 years ago, all right? Seriously, this is a long time ago. And I always thought that, they were openly sexual. I'm rather surprised by the Parliament denying a vote on gay marriage. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a good thing either. Very interesting, man. Very interesting what's going on down there, man. I'm serious. You know what I'm saying? Very, very interesting. But it just goes to show you that maybe Australia is a little bit more conservative than we may give it credit for. Maybe we're starting to see a change in the social construct of Australia, because I recollect back in 2008, I used to have, people that I corresponded with from Australia, and they were, and not just Australia, but the UK and other Western civilizations on, that part of the globe, that the social construct was turning into single males that are literally being dominated by the single female situation. And I did shows about this back in 2008 and 2009, when I talked to Australian men that stated that they don't even have the ambition on wanting to settle down with one woman anymore, because women don't want to settle down with one man. So literally the whole cuckery mentality started over there first. And you can look back in the archive in 2008, 2009. I was talking about this back then, all right? Where, Australian and English males, they'd be like, I'm not looking for a relationship. I know women don't want relationships. They started realizing that the entitlement system started favoring the women in those Western civilizations. They started realizing that women could get paid for having children, being single, so on and so forth. But now I'm starting to see possibly we're seeing that construct reverse. And I think that this Australian, not allowing this gay marriage vote is I'm serious. I don't know. It's really amazing how conservative Australia is turning into. I'm not. Cheers to Australia. seriously. Anyway, let's continue going, all right? We're talking about Australia. Oh, yeah. Did you all hear Russia's top propagandist, Dmitry Kislyak, whatever the hell that stupid damn mouth-breathing, vodka-drinking, cockeyed freaking Ruski's name is? He says U.S. behavior could have nuclear implications. This is Russia's top propagandist, all right? Who's tinfoil hatting now, asshole? Who's tinfoil hatting now? Russia's top propagandist is quoted as stating, and I quote, U.S. behavior could have nuclear implications. U.S. behavior could have nuclear implications, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, we are that close to nuclear war. Don't you get it? Get it through your stupid cartoon-finished head. We're that close to nuclear war, ass crack. We're that close to nuclear war. I mean, good. You freaking pedophile, peace-probing, freaking urinal cake curator, belch-breathing, cuckold connoisseur, sphincter-fingering, freaking transsexual turd burglar, Jared Fogle, flapjack-titted, fruity-ass, pedophile, dog fart fetish bastard. Damn it. Just wake up, man. We're close to nuclear war, for Christ's sake, you son of a bitch. We're close to a nuclear war. And why would all these countries, including the damn Ruskies, including the supposed people that are against the, quote, New World Order, why do they want nuclear war? So they can implement totalitarianism on a global scale, morons. So they can implement totalitarianism on a global scale, idiots. Good God. Wake up. Wake the hell up, man. Wake the hell up, for heaven's sake. I'm telling you this right now. I do not trust these freaking Ruskies, for Christ's sake. I do not trust them. I think they're in collusion with Obama. I think they're in collusion with everybody. I mean, give me the mic. I mean, don't you people understand, if the Ruskies were really trying to go against the international bureaucratic institutionalism, that they would not acknowledge the United Nations, that they would not acknowledge the IAEA, they wouldn't acknowledge the World Court, they wouldn't acknowledge any of these international bureaucracies. So, folks, they are not against the New World Order. Get that through your head. I don't know where Alex Jones is getting off on the fact that somehow the Ruskies are on our side. They are not. I don't trust these vodka-drinking, cockeyed, mouth-breathing bastards. I don't trust them. I will never trust them. I will never trust them. I don't trust these goddamn Ruskies, man. I don't trust them. I'm sorry. I do not trust them. I think that this is a collusion job to manage the world, folks, and they are going to utilize nuclear war to manage the world, because that is the end goal to these international bureaucratic institutionalists, to manage the world. What better way to manage the world than to scare the bejesus out of it by killing maybe 50 million or 100 million people in one shot? I mean, do you think that the people would just, oh, wow, that just happened? Oh, okay, we still want to be free? Absolutely not. They'd be scared crapless. And they're going to be begging their governments, please take care of me. Please take care of me, for Christ's sake, man. I don't trust these freaking Ruskies, man. I think that they're in collusion with freaking Obama, man. I'm not joking. Look, I mean, how many times do I have to retweet this clip of freaking Obama with Medvedev, for Christ's sake? You know what? Can somebody tweet that freaking clip at me so I don't have to freaking do all the freaking work here? I will retweet the first person that gives me that particular clip in which Obama is caught on an open mic with Medvedev, which at the time was the president. Remember that time when Putin made Medvedev the president and Vladimir Putin was the prime minister for a few years just to make it look like there was some kind of democratic process going on in freaking Russia? I mean, give me a break. Freaking Obama and Medvedev were caught on a hot mic stating, And this is what Obama stated. Obama stated, hey, after this election, I have a lot more flexibility to do what I have to do. And Medvedev, embraced Obama and said, thank you. I'll go ahead. I'll relate this to Vladimir. All right, I'll relate this to Vladimir. Thank you there, Squid Girl. Right here. Here it is, right here. Obama, open mic with President Medvedev, for Christ's sake, man. Right there. Now, where did we go from that, all right, before the 2012 elections, to now all of a sudden we're on a nuclear confrontation with Russia? It doesn't make sense, and the reason it doesn't make sense is because they're all colluding. They're all colluding. They're all a part of the New World Order. They're all a part of the New World Order. Don't trust Russia. Don't trust Russia, for Christ's sake, man. Do not trust Russia. They are in cahoots with Barack Obama. They are in cahoots with the entire international consortium that wants to manage the next nuclear war. Just like they want to manage the economy. Just like they want to manage people. You see, that's what the New World Order, globalism, international bureaucratic institutionalism, that's what it's all about. All right? That's what it's all about, managing people, managing economies, managing war. I'm telling you, I do not trust these Ruskies. I don't trust any of these people. All right? I don't trust any of these people. Here, here it is again. Here, I think Squid Girl deleted the tweet because it was from freaking Young Turks, and nobody wants to freaking hear Young Turks' stupid freaking ridiculousness about the scenario. Jesus Christ, man. All right, and look, this one's for, what is this? You don't tweet at me, the Huffington. Don't tweet at me these left-wing rags. All right, there should be a 48-second goddamn video of Medvedev and this stupid son of a... enough of these damn left-wing rags. Jesus Christ. Thank you, Cuck Lives Matter. I appreciate it, man. Here it is, right here. Thank you. I'm retweeting it now. Thank you, Cuck Lives Matter. There it is. It says right here, all right? Medvedev and freaking Obama, all right, caught. Obama says, this is my last election. After my election, I have more flexibility, all right? And then Medvedev embraces him, he grabs his hand, he goes, I understand. I will transmit this information to Vladimir. I will transmit this information to Vladimir. What information? What information are they talking about? I'm telling you, they're colluding. Don't believe it, man. Don't believe this nuclear crap. Don't believe it. Don't believe this nuclear crap, man. Don't believe that we're at war with Russia. Don't believe this nuclear confrontation. It's all fake. It's all fake. It's all freaking fake. It's fake. This nuclear war is all fake. Don't believe them. It's all fake. The Ruskies, Obama, Erdogan, all of them. It's fake. It's fake. It's all fake. They're managing nuclear war. They're going to manage nuclear war. Mark my words. Mark my words. They're going to manage nuclear war. The Ruskies, America, Erdogan, all of them. All of them. All of them. Don't trust these freaking Ruskies, man. You understand? Don't trust them, man. Jesus Christ. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. And, I'm sick and tired of Alex Jones trying to, talk favorably about the Ruskies on his show as if they're trying to fight globalism, as if they're trying to fight this international bureaucratic institutionalism. What a bunch of crap. They're colluding with our government. They're colluding with these people. You understand that? Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, look, that's enough, all right? Once again, Russia's top propagandist, Dmitry Kiselyov, said that U.S. behavior could have nuclear implications. So if you all think that I'm tinfoil hatting, then shove it up your ass. All right? And last but not least, now that we've gotten all that out of the way, I want to talk about something that's serious to me. Have you heard about the rise of virtual girlfriends, for Christ's sake? I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, what cuckery? What pure and utter disgusting cuckery, for Christ's sake. Virtual girlfriends, assholes. Virtual girlfriends. Oh, my God. You got to be joking me, for Christ's sake. Virtual goddamn girlfriends. I mean, this crap is on the rise, for Christ's sake. I'm not joking. Look, give me the mic. Give me the freaking mic. Listen to me. And I'm not talking about you stupid dumbasses that are cartoon fetishing and getting some cartoon being put on a pillow and finding a hole in there and getting yourself off. I'm not talking about that, you stupid morons. You people should be on a sexual predators list as far as I'm concerned. All right? I'm talking about lonely, miserable, loser assholes that are literally paying women on Snapchat, on Instagram, on Facebook, paying women hundreds, if not $1,000+ so that they can post on their Facebooks, social media, text them pictures, so on and so forth. So that when they're with their boys, they get a text from their virtual girlfriend and be like, oh, yeah, here, my girlfriend just texted me up one of her pictures, man, check this out. And literally, I'm not joking around. I'm not kidding around. This is real. This is real. This is an actual business model. Women that are on Snapchat, women that are on Instagram are actually being solicited, if not advertising, that they will be your virtual goddamn girlfriend, for Christ's sake. I mean, if you pay them $100, or $200 that they'll text you, nice little sweet nothings and text you pictures and talk on your little Facebook so that all your little friends think that you actually have a little girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? I'm not joking around. This is what the hell's going on here, man? Seriously, all right? I mean, what the hell is going on here? I mean, they are paying Skankosaurus slut bags on Snapchat and on Instagram so that they can virtually text and virtually post on Facebooks to make. Look, have y'all ever seen that movie Can't Buy Me Love? I mean, I think if y'all are going to waste your money, why don't you go and pay a live woman to hang around you? And I'm telling you, even if you're an ugly piece of trash, if you paid some freaking hot dime, all right, to hang on you in a public arena, every woman in that freaking place, including the men as well, are going to be looking at you and being like, wait a minute, what the hell's going on here? Why exactly does this ugly fat piece of garbage have this immaculate-looking dime piece right next to him, for Christ's sake? And let me tell you, you'll get laid doing that, as opposed to sitting here playing pocket pool with yourself, giving some Skankosaurus who's just taking Snapchat pics and texting you $100+ whatever dollars you're paying, for Christ's sake, man. I'm serious. You want to get women's attention? Why don't you hang out with a fine-ass dime and watch every woman to just go and be like, oh, man, what does this guy have? Because, look, they're going to think one of three things if you've got some fine dime hanging on you. You either got a lot of money, all right? You're famous, or you've got 15.5 inches between your legs, and you know how to make her feel good in the bed, all right? I mean, literally. I mean, that's what women think. That's what they'll see. If they see a lonely you, if they see you by yourself, they're going to be like, look at this pathetic piece of crap. That's what women think. When they see you by yourself, oh, look at this pathetic waste. Look at this guy. His cock probably doesn't even work, doesn't even have a chick next to him. I'm serious. That's what these chicks are thinking. I mean, why do you think women go after married men? You know, when they have the freaking wedding ring on, why do you think women go after married men? Because they know that they've got a job, they're stable, and their prick still works, all right? I'm serious, man. I'm serious, for Christ's sake, man. Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, let me move on, all right? I'm serious. I mean, I can't believe people are paying women just to take Snapchat pics, man. I mean, you know that you can go to, like, Backpage.com, right, and go, pay a real woman so you could see in real life, all right? I mean, even if you're scared of the whole STD thing, which I don't blame you, all right? But, I mean, why don't you at least look at a real woman in real life, you desperate fools? I mean, seriously, man. I mean, look on Backpage.com. Get yourself a fine dime, for Christ's sake, man. Simulate a date, all right? Seriously, simulate a goddamn date. I mean, Jesus Christ, virtual girlfriends, man. Fake paid-for virtual girlfriends. I've heard it all, man. I've heard it all now. I mean, that is beyond cuckery, as far as I'm concerned. Beyond cuckery. I'm serious. I mean, beyond cuckery. I cannot believe this crap. Good God. Beyond cuckery. Jesus. Get in the mic. I'm not joking around, folks. I'm a married man here, all right? And I just walk around. I got my wedding ring on. I got women literally, and I'm not just talking about, women my age. I'm talking about younger women, because I dress well. You know what I mean? I mean, I look like, I make a little money. I'm going to be honest with you, all right? And when I walk around, I literally have women trying to pull the balls out of my freaking pants. I'm not kidding around, all right? First of all, they do it because I'm a real man, and they can sense the masculinity being thrown around, the manly dominance that's being thrown around like it ain't shit. First of all. Secondly, I have decent threads, for Christ's sake. And thirdly, I talk with authority. You understand what I'm saying? When I'm out here in public and when I'm talking, people know that I'm talking. You understand that? I have a presence, for heaven's sake. When I walk into a room when people aren't even looking, I have a presence. I have an electrifying presence that people, they just turn their heads. They're not even looking at me. I walk into a freaking room. People are just turning their heads like, whoa, what the hell just happened? I'm telling you, boy. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, boy. Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, look, I'm moving on. All right? I'm moving on. Let's move on to something else, for Christ's sake, all right? As a matter of fact, let's get to everybody's favorite part of the broadcast, and I'm talking about radio graffiti. That's right, folks. Radio graffiti, the part of the broadcast where the spectators become a part of the spectacle. All you've got to do is give me a call right now at area code 425-390-6146. And when I call on your area code, you got exactly 3 to 4 seconds to say whatever it is that's on your mind. That's why we like to call this radio graffiti. And before we get into anything else, folks, once again, the ghost autographs are up for sale for a limited time only, all right? And then I'm going to take them down, and then I might even take the engineer's autograph down, folks, because I'm tired of this competition, all right? Me and the engineer, we're good friends, all right? I mean, I don't want anything to get in between me and the engineer's relationship here, all right? I'm serious. I'm not joking, all right? I'm not kidding around. So anyway, if you want to purchase any of these autographs for a limited time, they're probably going to be up for another few days, and then I'm pulling them both down. Type in your browser address bar right now, ghost.market. All right, ghost.market is the address if you want to have one of the autographs. And as a matter of fact, a lot of people are receiving them. They're posting them on Twitter. I really appreciate that. These are all handmade. They're numbered. They're signed. Everything is handmade, folks. Okay? And the engineer's autographs, folks, should be coming by sometime this week. We have mailed some out already. The engineer, of course, has "Hey me, it's me, engineer," and he has the engineer signed on one side, and on the other side, he actually, I don't know, I didn't realize he took the time to do this, but he actually says hi. He actually writes down hi and whoever the name is of whoever ordered the engineer's autograph. So he actually took some time for these autographs, man. I got to give you some props, engineer. I mean, saying hi to everybody who is buying your autograph, that's pretty good, engineer. I mean, you must really love your fans, man. I love you. Yeah, I don't blame you. You know what I'm saying? I don't blame you, for Christ's sake, man, because, all the people that have been ordering your autograph, I would say that you have to love them, their engineer. All right, I'm serious. I mean, tell them one more time. Tell the people how you feel about them. Well, I'm sure they love you too, engineer. And once again, I want to thank you for purchasing my autograph, and I'm sure the engineer is very, very grateful for you purchasing his autograph. So, without any further ado, folks, do we got any calls there, engineer? All right. Well, let's go ahead and let's get to Radio Graffiti right now. All right. Who do we got here, folks? We got Anonymous, Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, is that me? This is God, and I am not your personal army. I am boycotting your ass.
What? Is this God? God's boycotting my... Are you serious, God?
Yes. Your show is not so serious. Your show is bullshit, and I am boycotting you from heaven.
Yeah, well, I don't think this is the God that I worship. I think this is another God, for Christ's sake. All right? Because my God doesn't give a crap. All right, Anonymous, Radio Graffiti. We got Scarlet Moon, Radio Graffiti. You son of a bitch. I'm not joking around, man. I pray to God that I know you're a nigger. And look, I like niggers. But since you're a goddamn nigger, I hope that your ass burns in flames. When your ass burns alive, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go, lol, you died. Lol, lol, you died. Lol, you died. Lol, lol. All right, just shut up, for Christ's sake. That's a splice. I never said that. That's a splice, man. I never said that, man. I'm telling you, splicing sons of bitches, man. 509 Radio Graffiti.
When you don't go to geico.com, car insurance can be confusing. Like Swedish techno confusing.
Bark, bark, meow, meow. Dance with me, purple cow. Bark, bark, meow, meow. Ooh, you lovely cow.
Geico makes it easy. With 24/7 access, all you have to do is go to geico.com and you could save money on car insurance. It just makes sense. Unlike,
Dance with me, purple cow. I like your moves.
When you don't go to geico.com, car insurance can be confusing. Like Swedish techno confusing.
Bark, bark, meow, meow. Dance with me, purple cow. Bark, bark, meow, meow. Ooh, you lovely cow.
Geico makes it easy. With 24/7 access, all you have to do is go to geico.com and you could save money on car insurance. It just makes sense. Unlike,
Dance with me, purple cow. I like your moves.
Hey, my roommate's got something to say to you. Dude, I waited on the fucking phone for 2 fucking hours so you could do that. Dude, this isn't fucking funny. It's not fucking funny. I waited 2 fucking hours. I didn't fucking sign up for this shit. My fucking God. Oh, shit.
Did you actually hurt yourself trying to be funny? Did you actually hurt yourself?
Where did you fucking put the box? I'm not fucking leaving.
I get these tards on. Get him off, for Christ's sake. It sounded like he tripped over a cordless phone and hurt himself. Get out of here. Sounded like he tripped over a cordless phone and hurt himself. Anonymous, Radio Graffiti.
East Coast Joe, Radio Graffiti.
As you guys might know, the word gay has sort of had a definition change a little bit. It has been overused so much to the point where I'm actually gay. Now we're on the topic of sucking people's dicks. I want to address my fucked up weak penis. I used to fucking love cocks. It's a great way to touch a fat piece of meat Leafy's made me hate them because he has on too stick. Unfortunately, that's not very long. And
all right, we get it, for Christ's sake. I mean, what's up with all these freaking splices here, man? Come on! What's up with all these splices here? Come on, for Christ's sake. And what is this? Somebody, True George Soros Radio got an autograph? Look at this crap. Look at this. True Soros Radio got an autograph? I mean, come on! I just retweeted True Soros Radio, and he bought one of my autographs. I mean, good God. The trolls, man, the trolls. I mean, give me the mic. Give me the freaking mic, man. The trolls. Oh, my God. 504 Radio Graffiti.
What's going on, Ghost? It's Silverado, dude. Thanks for talking about the stocks. I really appreciate it, making a capitalist out of me. And one day I'm going to get that Twitter shout-out.
All right, well, what's up to Silverado, dude, man? I'm sorry I missed you on the shout-outs, man. I got a lot of people retweeting. And as I'm stating, man, I'm trying to maintain capitalists here. I'm trying to create capital. That's the whole objective of this show, all right? I have no other objective other than to create capitalists, baby. So keep on capitalizing, keep on making money, and carve out your own destiny because you know you can. And the only one that's going to give you anything in life is you. All right? That's all there is to it. How about Anonymous Radio Graffiti? Shut up! Shut his ass up with that freaking NFL crap! Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, what's up?
Who's this?
It's G.
Oh, okay. Well, see you later, G. Who else do we got going on over here? Oh, we got 267 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost. I have a bit of a question. Considering that
right.
you're gonna get your money back after Alex Jones finally pays restitutions for stealing your material, are you gonna use that money to pay back Andrew Dice Clay, you plagiarizing son of a bitch?
What are you talking about? What did I plagiarize from Clay, asshole?
You fucking copy off of trans testicles. That's not your word. All your little jokes from the early days, not your word. Anybody goes and watch the Dice Man Cometh knows you ripped him off. You fucking movie copy.
Get the hell out of here, for Christ's sake. Let me tell you something about Dice Clay. You know who Dice Clay ripped off? Sam Kinison. That's who he ripped off. Richard Pryor. That's who he ripped off. All right? Lenny Bruce, that's who he ripped off, you stupid son of a bitch. All right? Why do you think Dice never had a goddamn career? Because he sucked. All right? Hey, hickory dickory dock, your mom was sucking my cock. The clock struck 2, I dropped my goo, I dumped the bitch on the next block. Oh! I mean, give me a freaking break, man. All right? Hey, Little Boy Blue, he needed the money. Oh! I mean, give me a freaking break. That's all Dice Clay was with those stupid nursery rhymes, for Christ's sake, man. That's all he was. Jesus Christ. Old King Cole was a merry old soul. A merry old soul was he. He bit off his tit, ate his own shit, and washed it down with some tea. Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, let's move on, for Christ's sake. Freaking Dice Clay. Give me a freaking break. A Jew trying to act Italian, and I'm supposed to, get the hell out of here. Get out of here! His name is Andrew Silverstein. That's who Andrew Dice Clay is. Andrew Dice Clay is Andrew Silverstein. Son of a bitch. That just goes to show you that, not even his own fellow Jew brethren liked his ass. So, FYI. Anyway, Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Nigga.
All right, yeah, we get it. We get it. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
The great Supreme Commander, Chairman Mao, issued a world-shaking call to us. You should pay attention to state affairs and carry the great proletarian cultural revolution through to the end. with the Red Guards, revolutionary young people as operators, the workers, peasants, and soldiers.
Now, shut up with that Chairman Mao propaganda garbage, boy. 267 Radio Graffiti.
Little Miss Ghostla walked by her toaster and thought of her precious little son. She started.
Hey, you know, where are these Italian bastards coming from, for Christ's sake, man? Go shove a goddamn meatball up your ass. You want to be Italian bastard? Jesus Christ. I mean, what do I gotta bring fat tuna back? Do I gotta bring back fat tuna? I mean, Jesus Christ. Where are these freaking Italian freaking linguine-eating bastards coming from, man? Shove a goddamn cannoli up your ass. Good God, man. How about 929 Radio Graffiti?
Hello, Ghost.
929.
The girl. Hello, can you hear me? Yes.
Yeah, what's going on?
I just have to say hi. It's the girl that that talked about Area 51 and stuff. I just want to say hi, Ghost. You're doing pretty good, and go Trump.
Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right. Thank you very much for calling up. Who got else? Who else do we got? Jesus Christ. 862 Radio Graffiti.
You're the saddest bitch I've ever met, and you haven't got a clue.
You know, it's unfortunate that your Obama phone can't even, withstand your vocal dynamic range without rattling the microphone, you disgusting piece of trash. 250 Radio Graffiti. Now, this idiot sounds like he's putting together his phone, for heaven's sake. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Shut up with the OU crap, you dumbass. How about Anonymous Radio Graffiti? Radio Graffiti.
Sat down beside, he said, "Hey, what's in the bowl, bitch?" Oh!
All right, we're not promoting Andrew Dice Clay here, all right? I'm serious. I am not promoting Andrew Silverstein, all right? He sucks. He ripped off from Sam Kinison, all right, and that's all there is to it. He ripped off from Sam Kinison, that's all there is to it. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ. More shitty Obama phones, man. I'm telling you, this doesn't look good for America. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
East Coast Joe Radio Graffiti.
2 chicks, 1 cock. I got your cock.
Man, you guys are sick sons of bitches. Damn it! Shit! You guys are sick sons of bitches, man! Mixing me with goddamn freaking sick-ass, disgusting, pornographic crap? What is that, underground gay bondage or something? Where do y'all find this garbage? Where do y'all find this crap? Where do y'all find this garbage, man? Oh, my God. Give me the mic. I mean, where do y'all find this sick garbage, man? Seriously, man, that was gross. That was disgusting, man. Jesus Christ. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Radio Graffiti.
Bring back my girl. You'll be eliminating each other.
I'm just really nervous.
RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars continues Monday at 10. Brand new and old.
Oh, gee, who cares? Who the hell cares, for Christ's sake, about Drag Race RuPaul? Who gives a crap? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't particularly care for drag queens. I have to admit, I don't like drag queens. I mean, because you know what drag queens are? They're ugly, disgusting, balding. Most of them have, you know, the AIDS men. You know, they're like, they got the, you know, they're men. They're balding. They're disgusting. They're despicable looking men. And because it's like, you know, Friday night or Saturday night, they decide that they're going to dress up like an obnoxious clown woman and lip sync out at the club and expect to have dollars thrown at them on a consistent basis. I mean, that's literally what cross-dressing and drag queens are all about, all right? I mean, I'm telling you, the worst thing that you can call a transsexual is a drag queen. I'm telling you this right. You want to insult a freaking transsexual, call her a cross-dresser or a drag queen. I'll tell you that right down now, all right? I don't particularly care for cross-dressers. I think that you need to pick a side, all right, and stop acting like, hey, look, I can pretend to be a girl on the weekend, but I'm a disgusting-looking man in my everyday life. Jesus Christ. Who else do we have here, for Christ's sake? Who else? How about area code 321? You're on the horn. Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, what's up? It's Absbred. I had a couple of questions for you. I wanted to say keep up the good work, and mainly I was curious where you get your metals quotes from. I use Kitco.com, and your quotes are always consistently like 1 to 3 points lower. So I was just curious where you're getting your metals quotes from.
Well, I get them straight from, you know, Market Watch, Bloomberg, you know, these types of places who continuously monitor the commodity of gold, because it does fluctuate on a consistent basis throughout the evening, throughout the night. I mean, gold is definitely a big factor in trading on a national scale. So that's where I get the gold quotes from. And the reason that you're probably getting gold quotes a little bit less on gold-related sites is because they want you to sell your gold to them at the price that they are claiming the price of gold is. So, I mean, just FYI, you know what I'm saying? FYI, for Christ's sake. Anyway, who else do we got here? We got Anonymous, Radio Graffiti. What's going on?
We got Scarlet Moon, Radio Graffiti. It will be legal in Texas to shoot clowns.
Woo! I mean, look, maybe that's something we need at this point in time. I mean, did you see that one stupid clown trying to partake in that international clown scaring and get the living bejesus beaten up out of him, for Christ's sake? I mean, seriously, this is what has to happen to stop these copycats, to stop these clowns, for Christ's sake. I mean, this whole clown epidemic, it's even got Ronald McDonald on the down low. Did y'all hear about this? I mean, Ronald McDonald is incognito. He's on the down low. He can't even go out and partake in his Ronald McDonald activities because of this crap. Jesus Christ. Anonymous, Radio Graffiti.
This is True WWE Radio. True WWE Radio. I am your host, the man they call Ghost. Badass of wrestling. Give him wrestling or give him injury. That's it. Period. Broadcasting live in WWE headquarters in Stamford, Connecticut. You sound prettier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake. And now, he'll take it from here, from the city San Antonio, Texas, the king of all wrestling, the man they call John Cena.
All right, shut up. All right, don't correlate me with wrestling. I don't like WWE, all right? It is a literal muscle-bound men in underwear drama. That's what WWE is, all right? I mean, I remember when wrestling used to mean something. You know what I mean? Like, you know, when you had that infamous Hell in the Cell match when you had freaking The Undertaker launch Mankind from about 25 feet off a goddamn cell, for Christ's sake. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, whatever happened to wrestling like that? Whatever happened to freaking Sabu and Rob Van Dam, ECW, for Christ's sake, man? All right, whatever happened to blood? Whatever happened to actual stunts? Whatever happened to chairs and tables? All right, whatever happened to carnage and violence, for Christ's sake? That's what I want. That's what I want. I don't want to see some muscle-bound asshole in his underwear trying to act like a soap opera, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ, man. I'm not joking. Whatever happened to Terry Funk, man? You know what I mean? The Japanese matches. You know what I'm saying? Terry Funk and Mick Foley in the Japanese matches, baby. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I want to see. I want to see blood. I want to see a table on somebody's ass. I want to see a chair to somebody's head. Anyway, let me continue going, folks. My apologies. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
This is True Boycott Radio.
True Boycott Radio.
I'm G, and I'm boycotting Ghost.
The badass of betrayal.
Don't give him capitalism and certainly don't listen to his show.
I don't care if you listen to my show. Go screw yourself.
Broadcasting from a shitty bathroom stall in a Taco Bell in Badass Hill, San Antonio. Or so he claims to be.
You can shove my show right up your goddamn clogged up poop suit.
And now he'll take it from here. Your host, the team star of Blog Talk Radio, the man they call.
Yeah, all right, you son of a bitch. Damn it! You son of a bitch! Jesus Christ, you know what? You people have ruined this goddamn Taco Tuesday, man. You know what? You ruined it. And I'm tired. I'm tired of you people ruining my show, man. This is a great show. This is a great goddamn show, for Christ's sake, man. And it keeps being ruined by man-children, by half-a-tards, by, emotionally unstable morons, by troll terrorists and cyber vermin, for Christ's sake, man. Jesus Christ. I'm tired of it, man. Give me the mic. Give me the goddamn mic. I'm tired of it, man. I'm utterly tired of it. I mean, I'm sitting over here, I'm calling people out here from the freaking WikiLeaks unearthed emails. We're trying to get to the bottom of it. We're trying to ask a few questions out here. And, this is the kind of repayment that you people give me, for Christ's sake, man. This is the kind of crap that you people give me. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. I mean, this is a good show here, man. I mean, it's a great show. It's informative. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, it's informative, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, I'm giving thousands of years, thousands of dollars of information. I'm giving you thousands of dollars, millions of dollars of information, and you don't care. You people don't care. You people don't even give a crap. You understand? I've been sitting here since 2008. 2008, broadcasting, man. Over 1,350 hours of my life, man. Just think about that for a second, man. 1,350 hours of my life I've given to you people, and this is how you repay me.
When you don't go to Geico.com, car insurance can seem intense. Like breakup R&B intense.
I thought you said you loved the sweater that I got you. If you didn't, you could have told me.
Geico makes it easy. Just go to Geico.com anytime to update or check your policy without all the extra drama.
I even had a gift receipt.
Jesus Christ, man. Look, I'm gonna take a couple more because I'm not gonna end on that son of a bitch, all right? I'm not gonna end on that son of a bitch, all right, you son of a bitch? I'm not gonna end on that son of a bitch, you son of a bitch. Jesus Christ. 469 Radio Graffiti. And not to get off on a side note here, I actually have gotten kind of accustomed to anime watching now, because I have a lot of anime now in my house. I got a house now, I got a bunch of anime. And, I like looking at all the different kinds of waifus, man. I mean, I think I saw a freaking anime. No, you know what? Shut up. I'm not even going to let you fill that splice because I don't like anime. I never will like anime. Stop trying to convince me. It is man-child, man-fetish crap. It is cartoon fetish nonsense. Stop trying to convince me you'll never do it, you dumb, sick, twisted fruit bowls. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. I don't like the song, but that's a pretty good pianist work, to say the least. Pretty good pianist. All right, pretty good. How about Anonymous Radio Graffiti?
They won't like me for saying that. 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 They won't.
What the hell is that supposed to be, man? Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Boat 73 Radio Graffiti.
The metals! What's into the goddamn metals?
Black man and in a white man's town. He's got trouble. Get in his way. He's gonna cut you down. Taking over. He can ride. He can shoot. Don't take nothing from nobody. Oh, he's black. Bad. Scared of nothing. Yeah. He's so bad. They call him boss. He's the boss. Boss nigger. He's so bad. They call him boss. He's the boss. Boss nigger.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Damn it, engineer! They won't let me live it down! Damn it! All this because of you, engineer, God damn it! All this because of you! God damn it! One time, man. One time you did this, engineer, and they will never, ever, ever let me live this son of a bitch down, man. Good God, man. Man, I'm done with this. Give me the goddamn mic. Give me the fucking mic. Damn it. You know, I am done with this crap. I'm done. Stick a goddamn fork in me. I'm done with this crap. I'm telling you, engineer, man, one time you did this, and they'll never let me live it down. And it's your fault. It's your fault. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Oh, my God, folks. Look, I'm just tired of this crap, man. I'm serious. I am so tired of this crap. I'm done, man. I'm seriously done with this garbage. You know, I mean, I come up here every single day, and it's not just to sit here and to provide a freaking avenue for your Radio Graffiti and your freaking Twitter shout-outs, man. I'm trying to spark synapses in capitalists throughout the world. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do, man. And instead, I'm getting harassed, I'm getting besmirched, I'm getting trolled, for Christ's sake, and I just think I deserve a little bit more appreciation, for Christ's sake. I think I deserve a little bit more respect. I mean, good God, man. Seriously, man. Seriously. Jesus Christ, man. I can't believe you, engineer, man. God damn it. They're going to continue playing this until the end of the show. You know that, right, Engineer? You know that. Damn it. God damn it, Engineer. Shut up. Look, folks, I'm sorry. Look, I'm going to – I get about 5 minutes left. I got to go. Look, I can't take this anymore, man. I can't take this anymore, man. I mean, look at how many shows I do. Look at how many times I'm messed with. Look at how many times I'm trolled. Look at all the threats. Look at everything that I have to go through just to conduct this broadcast, man. Take a look at everything that I have to go through just so I can broadcast this goddamn son of a bitch, man. Good God, man. I can't believe this, man. I just cannot believe you people, man. I'm serious. I can't believe you people. Look, you people, okay, great. You've ruined my Taco Tuesday. Yeah. I mean, what is that? Does that get your rocks off or something, huh? Does that make you feel funny in the pants? Huh? Does that make your asshole pucker? You stupid fruity-ass bastards? I'm telling you, man, if you were, I'd kick you all right in the penis, you stupid little fruit bowl, little troll terrorist twats. You little troll terrorist twats, man. Anyway, look, I'm getting the hell out of here, all right, bastards, all right? Follow me on Twitter. The Twitter name to follow is PoliticsGhost. All one word, no underscores, ass cracks, all right? PoliticsGhost is the name to follow. And, of course, if you haven't already done so, folks, please bookmark the official website of the True Capitalist Radio. It is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. Every one of my episodes is there to download absolutely free. Every one of them ever since 2008, folks, all right? Ever since 2008, boy. Anyway, before we end the show here, let's do a cluster call, shall we? Let's do a cluster call going on over here. I think we got the Teutonic Plague in the house. We got 786 in the house. We've got 250 in the house. 250.
Welcome.
We got
Amy Daly.
267.
When you get to the polls, wear red hats.
267 on the horn.
I know you break American hats, but
I know you ripped off Andrew Dice Clay. You son of a bitch.
Red hat.
You think I don't know that you ripped off Andrew Dice Clay? You son of a
929. You're on the horn. 929.
I know who you are. I know all about you. You fucking folks.
Red hats. I don't care if it's a baseball cap, a beanie, or anything else, as long as it goes on your head, and as long as it's red.
804 on the horn, 804.
Taco Tuesday.
All right, Ghost. I don't know if you can hear me, but nice show, man.
Tuesday.
Fuck all these haters, whatever,
Tuesday.
you know.
Team Ghost, Team Ghost, Team Ghost, Team Ghost, Team Ghost. Donald. Trump. Screw Hillary. Suck my dick. Vote for Trump. Long live Ghost. Long live Ghost.
All right, here we go. All right, thank you very much, folks, for tuning in, all right? Look, I may or may not show up tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Follow me on Twitter. PoliticsGhost is the name to follow. All right, PoliticsGhost. All right? Be here tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, scumbags. I'm out of